Detonation Focus Me.
As we see the rematch between DFM and Global Esports, it's so interesting to note that once upon a time, both of these teams were honestly in the constant fight towards the bottom. But DFM is now rewriting their story, and there's been progress every single year. And it kind of fits into the harsh truth of VCT and the Pacific motto, where everything must be earned, nothing is given. So I'm really happy to see DFM finally improve every single match.
Yeah, they've improved their roster, this new team, an amalgamation of the Riddle Order team from Challengers Japan and what DFM already had existing, and it seemed like it's become a winning recipe. They've already picked up 2 wins in Pacific thus far, which in the past would have been a bit of a pipe dream, to be honest. And they know that this series is definitely winnable for them as well.
They're looking extremely confident now, and you can see all the dancing happening. Once again, I'm going to ask if that they look this clean in the server as they're looking out of the server before the match.
Definitely, and they will be facing against Global Esports. It is another team who are looking to redeem themselves, prove themselves on this server. It's the Misfits of Pacific's Global Esports, and they have a bit of a rebellious streak with the biggest rebel of all as their head coach, Frost here. Now, Frost, he's been known to do this with Talon last year, and he really likes having lots of comps. He's been boasting about having 2 comps per map, and it might be doable. You know, all of these players are flex players, maybe except for Crystal.
Yeah, well, even him, he could do some flexing. Yeah, he has done some flexing in the past. Even played some duelists in the past as well. It's just as you said, Frost does like having a couple of aces up his sleeve. He said he left more for Javi in the previous series, so I'm sure he's going to come into this one extremely prepared. This is a rejuvenated Global Esports, and today is going to be a big test against a confident DFM.
Yeah, Frost is straight off the Korean desk, so I think he's done the hardest thing that he needed to do today. And it should be a cakewalk in the server at this point.
Yeah, he did the Korean desk and survived. He's still here with us. But I want to talk about these 2 teams. We were, touching upon it just earlier about how these 2 teams have decided to approach the meta this year. Tell me your thoughts on this, Ewok.
Yeah, I think it's been very interesting because DFM went for pretty much the standard what a lot of people are going for with the double duelist and everything. But I do like that Frost with GE has gone with a little bit of a different route. They're one of the few teams, even across all the different regions, there are some of them that have really implemented the veto on quite a couple of their maps.
Yep.
And
very hard to say.
Uditon has been almost a veto specialist at this point.
The way
someone
playing,
the other teams are looking at how to play this agent. I do think at the
Hello,
moment you
I'm radiant now.
to play
I'm radiant now.
to win,
Dogs.
but the way how they're playing it right now is a big reason why
I'll show you dogs.
winning.
I'll show you dogs.
Yeah, I mean, the veto is an interesting thing. It's been very effective in certain matchups,
I play off
particularly against
stream,
PRX, against the Rays. It cancels
play
so
in
many
front of you,
showstoppers. It really does have that aura in terms of making teams second guess whether they want to make certain plays or try to go for certain site executes at times. So I think GE definitely on the cutting edge of the meta. And in Valorant, we've seen that be a big win condition at times in the past.
I'm curious to see, are they going to try and exploit the veto a little bit? Because I think there's certain times when we're going to see once again GE is going to go for it. On the attack side, if you do contact into the veto, sometimes it's very difficult for him to do something because he doesn't have enough time to
increase your volume.
Leave the site or exit if he does want to.
Well, interesting enough, DFM has opted to start out on the attacking side. They're playing the same comp that we saw both Genji and T1 piloting just before. We've got some Nakame fans already ready for this DFM game today, but I definitely think you could see some contact plays and some deathball-y kind of style from DFM, similar to what you saw both T1 and Genji do on their attacking sides, which into the veto, could be effective, but if there's some good setups between the Astra and the veto here on the side of Global, even Patmen making plays with the Omen, the double controller can be very tricky to attack into with all the bunker smoke sometimes.
All right, well, thank you so much, gentlemen. We're going to send it over to our casters for this rematch between GE and DFM. It's none other than Quen and Komodo.
When the desk is right, they are definitely right, and I'm kind of like matching with Phil's gear on what's poppin' Twin. You look like you're about to drive off into the sunset on a motorbike or something.
I do want a motorbike, so that would be quite apt, but that is quite risky in the weather here that we have because it is very cold outside.
Banger game indeed.
The damn server today. Got to get it off the chest. Aussie, Aussie, Aussie. I want to hear the rest of it from all of you out there because Autumn is back on the server. There's the Aussie bias aside. Spicy game. Interesting game.
Every round is gonna be close.
Breeze for DFM here as well, opting for.
शायद होगा शायद नहीं होगा कल पेपर एक्स का गेम भी वैसे ही सोचे थे बट RRQ
maybe some Annies out here on towards Global, having already seen it. What is Veto time looking like today on that as well, and how much value is going to come out? Because for me, when I look at it from an outside view on that defensive side, I want to see a little bit more pizzazz with it as well. I think the TPs last time weren't really required a lot from him for rotation's sake. From your Autumn as well, how's that Yoru faring? Because I think if we do look on DFM side right now, the fact that Yaska is going to be comfortable on this Yoru as well, I think that if we're getting Kaede being very sufficient on the Viper as well, we're looking for a couple of these new guys in this roster to be happy in the server, I think, and allow May to do what May does best, and that's frag. Back on the Jet now.
Of course, that's always what he does. But at the same
Hello,
time,
Emo player. Why is everyone trying to beat me? What's your prediction, Rossi? 3-team going.
You know, it does make you wonder how things are going to keep improving. But at the same time, that's the thing about these two teams that we have right now. They come into this year, they come in with a they
RRQ
constantly improving, constantly coming up, showing off new enhancements.
Last one is tough.
To, you know, all
G
the
can be
different
also
compositions
on the
that they
last
bring
one.
out sometimes.
Yeah.
But for G as well, I mean, especially when you got someone like Frost, you know, coaching them and stuff.
Rossi, when they say
You just
Aussie,
bet
Aussie,
there's
you
a lot
also.
going on behind the
Oh,
scenes.
okay.
I
No,
mean,
dude.
we heard it
What?
a little bit earlier
Knocks him?
in the bit, didn't we? Right?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Could be.
Happy, I
Knocks him
mean,
also.
look.
The
I
third
think
slot
Frost
is
always going to be able to do
hard.
something special with a lot of
RRQ
rosters.
PRX,
Look at what
yes,
happened to
most
Talon last
likely.
year, for
But
example.
तीसरा team कौन जाएगा? Genji है,
right? Just
T1
missing
है,
out on
Full
champions,
Sense है,
what could have
Noxim
been.
है,
The
Gigi
current
है.
form going into the series yesterday,
सब
thought things
लोग
were
बहुत
looking
अच्छा
good
खेल
for the Full Sense squad, but for Nongshim getting that
Yo,
victory
start
in
the
a
game,
very,
no
very
yapping,
hot first
bang,
map, I think that's
please.
exciting. And I, from an outside view on this series right now for DFM and GE,
T1 or
kind of
DRX, I
put
think
them in the
T1
more
will win it.
50-50 mark as well. I was
Bro, but
actually
DRX
kind of really deciding which
so hard, bro. This
prediction
time
did
I
want
think
to
this is
go
the
with,
most
which build
competitive.
diff roster that I even want to go with as well. 'Cause
Specific.
I got a little bit outside with the Hyunmin pick
So
instead of
competitive.
the May there, so we'll see what happens inside the server here. Folks,
Hard to say,
welcome.
bro.
VCT Pacific back again, DFM versus Global Esports middle bracket match, which has also been shaken up with the Paper X loss that goes into this as well. So things are getting very intriguing here in Pacific. Breeze, Pearl, and maybe a banger on Split to finish things off.
For the meantime, starting things off onto Breeze, Global's map pick, DFM kicking things off on the attacking side, and you are absolutely right, middle bracket. First strike's already been written.
Huh?
One more, and they
किधर
go
है
down
Breeze
to
में?
lower, and that's where you don't want to
आज
be, because
visit
it's a
करके
full
आऊँगा.
string of games moving forward from that point on. So, DFM, let's see what they've got starting things off.
Yeah, starting off on the attacking side as well, which they haven't fared too much, but you flip it to the defenses, and they're one of the strongest teams at the moment.
उधर
with all
इस
the games
सांप
that
को
they've
देख
played,
लो.
so it
अरे
does
मैं
make
कौन
things
सा सांप
quite
हुआ? मैं बोला
cool for
G
me
भी
to see.
जा सकता
Well,
है.
if they can get the lion share rounds on their attacking side, make that defensive side a little bit easier, because you come in towards this veto as well, the map veto as well as the
Bye.
isolation
Let's
veto,
see
and you should
if
have
May
that
get
map ready
2 kills
in
or
what's
3
gonna
kills
be
in
a bit
pistol
of
round.
a
GG, first map is
walkout
gone.
for DFM.
Oh, they
GE
walk out
should
mid.
recognize this pretty early as well, because they got
A for
technically
retake,
5
B
mid
for
because of the
retake.
Crystal at the top of nest.
A flood.
Kind of somewhat
चार
here,
लोग हैं already,
interceptor,
चार.
so instantly with the screen up, they're
पांचों
just
आ
gonna
गए, पांचों.
set up camp on the site.
5 versus 5s, it's going to get scrappy.
Bro, Breeze
As
is
soon
so
as
much
the smokes
playable
go
now,
down.
guys.
Well, Nebula coming back up, but there
Nice.
goes the pop flash.
Chalo,
He
GG
wants
guys.
blood. It's going to be Patmen
G1
to find
guys.
2
Oh
trades.
my lord,
And Crystal
oh
as
my
well
lord.
take one more down with him. Seth's the only one left. And he
No
was
way he can
all the
clutch that.
way down middle. This takes so much time.
It's not even planted for him, mate. There's
Just go for
no way
kills,
that he's
bro.
going to be able to get in towards this one.
Just
and
go for
find it.
kills, bro.
Just gonna
Oi.
get taken down by Patmen.
मैं तो pick भी नहीं करता.
3K
मैं तो
in the
kill ही मारता
pistol.
थोड़ा बहुत.
Global Esports, they will get that pistol round very
Patmen,
importantly,
bro.
because
Last time
if
जैसा ही
you
मार
think,
रहा है.
Quack, about
DRX
the
के
Zeta
सामने जैसा
game
मारा
too,
था.
they were a bit absent in those pistols.
Oh, yeah, sure.
And they still come out on top in the end. So you think if they're able to accumulate a couple of freebies on the back of the pistols as well, the things should be looking pretty good for them.
Batman!
And these sort of rounds too, there's not really much that you need to think about when it's just a full 5 versus 5 on the site. Free entry into it for DFM, Cess.
GG guys.
Always,
First map GG
you would expect going to be lurking around, or
map
if it's not him,
दिखते जो भी है.
expect it to be Kaede.
G
We'll
Atom.
see how those things sort of change throughout the course of this map.
अरे अरे अरे.
Definitely something to keep our eyes on. Again, GE, not one of those teams that you want to lose momentum against. But one other thing that I have been wondering about is this double control, the Astra Omen specifically.
Yeah, instead of opting for the Viper. Bit of a different
I think
look
his
to it,
Viper
for
shit
sure.
too, bro.
If you didn't have the veto, right, I would definitely say there's no reason not to have the Viper. But they go for a little bit of a different style with Frost.
I don't like Viper on this map.
The best agent in the game right now when a Yoru exists.
I don't like
so
it.
it's a bit ambitious. Don't get me wrong. Speaking of the veto, cheeky plant here potentially. No.
No plan.
Wow.
Spike down.
And there goes
B.
just clanking down onto the ground. More kills
Ooh
coming
la la,
through.
stop.
Yep. Not much else that really. Well, Cess, interesting little journey up mid doors.
Well, man,
Doors.
well, man, a Calder, right? He's just going to be lurking around everywhere. These sort of rounds, just look for some little impact that you can do. If you got the plant, it would have been nice for Yatska. You got Patmen, who is technically nearing out onto the From the
30
Shadows, but you're getting
left.
Autumn, who would be the quote money man, right? The hunter in this one with the Outlaw. You can go for as many kills as he possibly can, because we have seen a lot of great impact lately on having an ult go into the bonus round, having an ult go into the 4th round in the half as well. You know, having Raze ults as priorities, for example, have been awesome. Although when Yudo-san's in the server, they don't exist. So first round's done and dusted. Buy-up time for
Shock
DFM.
dart.
And now we get to see what this
Second.
map actually looks like for them, right? First time, gonna be playing it in Kickoff. Not having a veto go there just yet.
Oh yes.
Just
Need आ रहा.
simple happening.
Ignoring okay, buddy. Yeah, bro.
Flawless, though.
I ignore dogs.
That's definitely going to be
When I'm
something that
going on the
continues to
street
snowball
and
up
dog
for
is
GE.
barking,
Yep.
I don't
They
go
did,
and talk
of
to the dog.
course, see the Outlaw as well.
I don't
so a
go
bit
and
of a
say like,
priority
whoa,
of getting out
whoa,
the full shields into this
whoa.
round.
I don't do that.
Kame going to be down onto
I
just
just
the
go.
regens. So hopefully he's not going to be the first one going somewhere. But for May to fall
Oh my god, bonus round, first blood,
that's
May.
not the player that you would want to see for DFM, who, by the way, he was kind of by his lonesome self on that lurk roll. That's a bit of an interesting one for DFM there, as Patmen will also take that full
Okay,
space
buddy.
towards the B
Just
window.
kidding,
This is a good read for Global Esports currently.
Yeah, pretty much in control of the whole map, with the whole pacing of how things have been going.
Yeah, and I'm looking at this veto util around the site too, mate. Look at the chokehold at the mid doors. It'll keep you occupied for a bit. You've got bailout strategies as well. The crosscuts and even Autumn TP to get on back. You got these double TPs for a reason that you can get a little bit dancy around the server. As Kaide
Oh, Pat in a good position. No way they check
a little bit
this.
cheeky with things, pushing to where
No
the
way.
defenders buy guns.
No way. Okay, he's checking, he's
However,
checking, he's checking.
Patmen.
He'll see the Vandal and he won't check
One
it.
position
I knew it, I knew
definitely
it.
Wouldn't expect. He's got the Guardian, of course, but he's still going to make it
I
sick.
knew it. Guys,
And he also
क्या
just
हुआ
got
पता है
tagged
उधर?
up by a Kame, so knows that there's another
उधर
soldier
May
here,
का
but
Vandal था.
it is a 2
Batman could have
versus
picked it
5.
long back,
The
but he
only
didn't.
way this round gets lost
I am
for
thinking
Global is that they
maybe
give
you don't want it
freebies
to give the
DFM
sound cue of
here.
picking up the gun, but I think when the
Not what you
enemy
wanna
comes
have,
checking that
but
angle
Spike down.
and वो
Unfortunate
देखता है कि अरे
circumstances,
Vandal
get
इधर ही
down
है
to
तो
10
कोई नहीं आया
seconds
pick
and-
करने,
10 seconds left.
It's a safe.
right? I
Or
think that's
maybe
where
it's,
they left their guard
it's a prey that you can hold onto the gun.
and
To be honest with
double
you.
kill.
Scans.
This is what I
down,
think.
And finished off. Flawless.
This is what I
bonus round for Global Esports.
Just so clean with everything that goes through it. They already
Batman
kinda
for
knew
sure did that
where he
smart.
would be, so
He didn't
jumping
pick the
gun
weapon
back there.
It's
on
for me,
purpose.
it's very interesting that coming in towards your buy round
See,
as well.
that's
you
how a
know
knife
that
out
there's
is
the
like,
snipers and the guardians and the mix and stuff. You should have the gun advantage. You got your util advantage that you go for
Keep
more
thinking.
of a bit of a
Shut up,
passive
dog.
default, right? You're not going for an actual split anywhere, figuring out where this utility is going to be, because we're already seeing Yudo-tan move a lot of this Sentinel util around the map. We're going to have to see massive conditioning approaches come forward that for DFM, every single round, they are going to feel like they have to clear so much util. They have to put in initiative to figure out where the opponents are
I
playing
think
from.
he just likes his
Perhaps
knife skin, but okay.
He's playing
Wait,
for the
no
Brave.
way.
That's not,
You're
not
trolling.
good for him.
Not fantastic, but you know, just decent
Holy,
poke
Patmen
nonetheless.
is not
Enough
stopping
information
today.
for the rest of the team to just
He's on
rendezvous
his.
back to the
Oh
side,
my
hunt
god.
down the final
Oh
kill.
my
KO.
god. 10-0.
And
Give him the
look who it
ace.
is. It's Cess. He's lurking again. Now Patmen.
Give him the ace. Give him
For
the
the
ace, someone
ace.
please. No, don't defuse. Bang. No.
Surely
No,
gonna be
la
able to get it at some
policia,
point,
no.
Cess revealing himself
Oh,
at the
ace.
end, and there goes
Ice
Patmen,
cold, bro. Ice
the
cold.
predator on the server.
I mean, we saw the damage he was able to do on the Waylay the other day on Bind as well, right? We know that he is absolutely hungry on this global esports roster. Maybe you would say a point to prove.
Patmen is playing so much better on controllers, no? What the hell?
And a grudge match down the line if you're able to continue in on this middle bracket as well. And the ace will come Patmen's way for 4 rounds in a row for global esports. Now wondering on DFM's side, when do we get to see DFM play?
DFM year round. Guy,
no. Split.
Spam, no?
A lot of noise up towards cave, though.
Yeah, you got to remember, double TP availability too. Autumn can get out of dodge, so can Yudokan, with a little bit of a delay on the TP, of course, by nature of the agent.
They are so
this is a split. They're holding
they are
out
so
for the caves because of Patmen just being here, ever so present.
Stall so prepared and down with it as well. A little wall bang, a little hit here and there.
That's another flawless, mate. That does it. Autumn just said it. It's too easy for you. Maybe it's too easy for GE.
13-0. Is this the best start?
Round, not go their way. Time of pause.
For any player?
Time for Vors to have a chat.
I mean, I knew that DFM hadn't played Breeze in quite the long time, but this is not the performance that you want to have. Not an 0-5.
No, absolutely not. I mean, we've seen some great starts from teams and some horrendous starts from teams as well so far in Pacific, right? Look at what RRQ was doing, dismantling Paper X in a
not on 0-0-0.
Look what Nongshim did on the second map. We've had some one-sided series and maps a lot.
Bro, 4 flawless is crazy. I mean,
my finger on this series potentially being this lopsided. And I'll say for now, right? For now. Coach intervention, time to wake up, time to figure things out. Did I also just glimpse that Patmen hadn't died? Did I see 13-0?
Yeah. He's got 0 deaths so far. It's pretty incredible.
Good, sir.
I mean, this is just a masterclass being put on by GE right now. The way that they're kind of going through with the setups that they have on the map, working the Yoru plus the veto to perfection. Yeah, you call it.
Not being scared to take initial duels as soon as the barriers drop as well. It's definitely a different look to GE that fans can rally behind. Fans can also rally behind this DFM roster, right? 2 organizations through the tenure of VCT Pacific that have really been hunting for success. And not able to really find it until we see a bit of a glimpse last year from DFM. Now they're looking to do a lot more.
Best iteration yet. But definitely needing to see more. Off the timeout, though, you could assume GE might probably want to play a little bit more cautious this time.
We'll see. There's a bit of a party mix of a buy from DFM here. Of course, May not getting a Blade Storm online as well would have certainly helped the situation here. The B site, though, looking to be overwhelmed.
Confident to stay close, though. Still managed to find one, but down goes the rotations immediately. Crystal in with the Odin, suppressive fire laid down. Autumn, meanwhile, moving into position just outside the skirts of this toxic screen.
No spike has been planted. The spike is not even inside.
Nice for them as well, given the pilfering of the gun that's potential. This is a workable round for DFM.
He's dead though.
Tracers do reveal positions though, so down goes Yatska, but May immediate to trade. Still though, everyone's already on site. They hear the spike going down, but they have utilities to kind of toy with that as well. Down goes Autumn in for it. Flash is sent out as well. Kaide is pinned down, and there's no chance at escaping from DFM. GE will continue to dominate.
It's a bit of an onslaught here on the server, to be honest with you. Couple of flawlesses, the ace.
Yo, chat, what is happening?
You've got
What game
DFM.
But
they do get the plant
it's
there.
G-Speak, right? Maybe they're bad on Breeze or what?
You know,
Patmen in diet
as well, right? When you got that toxic screen going up and you got the Odin spam coming through, Yatska tries to push a little bit deeper, but betrayed by Tracers. See it here on the replay, Crystal just immediately peppering him down. Just feels like, from a viewer's perspective at the moment, it's a lot of coordination and a lot of good early calls going Global's way. So, that buy in the last round was to just ensure that they could get a proper one here, and it's going to be backed up by a significant amount of ultimates as well. So, if there was ever for DFM to get around on the board,
even 5-0 should have what happened?
They start off by taking out Yudo.
What should I tell you, bro?
Incredibly furious. Still though, they need to clear out as much as possible. Cosmic Divide comes in.
May got 1 kill.
Down, player advantage.
May give the gun. Okay, no, everyone has gun.
They can push behind the wall. You can start to push for a bit of ambitious plays if you want to.
I'm baiting for Crystal or what?
tiny little
Yeah, he
here
did.
and there. And Crystal will
Oh
be
my god!
Patmen having
Oh
snuck
my
up
god!
behind.
Batman!
Just Kaede to work around the smokes.
Batman!
Seth
Hey,
is still so far away,
finally
but
died.
there goes Kaede. A quick double, gunned down by Javi at the end. Says, you've got to go fast, mate.
Where do you think he's coming from as well? Tied by the drone, revealed in the open.
Position that he's played before. G knows it
plan?
all too well, and Javi will trace
what are
it
they
right off
doing?
the top of the boxes.
That
Patmen
plant.
falls for his first in
Every
the
round he goes
server,
A.
but
The
by
Sets guy is
then,
in
damage
mid
already
almost
done.
every time they
A
go A.
shrouded step behind
And
the
it's not even
opponents in
planted
the
for him.
chaos.
What the hell?
Getting away with a double as well. A 4 versus 5 conversion at the end.
I mean, it can't be planted for him.
do get
I
through.
know that, but
See it here on the
So
replay
Jana
as well.
IQ
There's
is
gorgeous things to come from him. Cess again inactive in the server, it feels like currently. Calls are going a little bit problematic. The positions of the lurch being red. I mean, we've got 007 for Yatska and 07 and an assist for Cess.
I think Patmen still hasn't died yet at all.
No, just once, just then.
Continuing on now. Okay, Recon a
May
little bit later than
entry.
would have liked. Still an opening for DFM nonetheless, in with Hunter's Fury as well. Autumn trying to play spoiler around the back of boxes, but May will continue with his hunt. Marked down by Dimensional
Paranoia, alt
Drift
open.
now as the combo gets called in. Paranoia out.
Okay, DFM can win this round. DFM can win this round. May in a good position.
Or maybe not. Missed the window of opportunity. Flank to come on out. Cess to feel the
Cess.
pressure here.
He's not having a
good
good game.
angle for him that he should be able to find frags from.
At least one, if not two. That would be the best scenario yet. And he hopes for it.
Oh,
Hunter's
Batman!
down,
Batman
does
lost
manage to
his
find
duel.
what's needed.
पहली बार aim
1v2
duel हार गया.
now.
ये
And
पूरा
an
गया.
angle that's all too clear.
la la.
Akame lines it up perfectly.
Very important though for DFM to be in the server in this game, to be present and not just
Finally
fall
watch party
over.
back. Yay!
So to be able to find a round there,
Finally.
it's going to be good. 7-5, the best possibility. The A site yet again. They're able to get in. They're able to get these plants down. It's the post.
GG DFM 1. अबे एक ही round हुआ है.
Maybe it is just a bit of a position for Cess to not play away from the team, to be
Shot.
a body that is able to shoot with
Match
support
slower
is going to be important as well. But you still got to try and break this economy of GE.
सब आ रहे हैं मेरे को.
And one of these rounds,
Guys, देखा जैसा
especially the way
मैं
that
last
defense
round मारा
is
2
working
kill.
across the
हर
map.
round
This
ऐसा
time
मारा तो
around,
जीत
though,
जाएंगे.
DFM, very different approach.
वरना थोड़ा मुश्किल होगा.
A slower one right now. No fights from the get-go. Yatska pushed up through mid. GE looking for a bit of control through main. Cess will dispatch of Autumn.
Hola, Cess.
Oh, there goes a quick exchange, surprisingly enough.
And not deep enough to reveal if the veto utility is completely in the site. Now they know that it's on the B site. Unitan has to get out of dodge.
Oh no, he got
Can't
blocked,
find
bro. He got aim blocked.
Too much time. Javi
Huh?
still on the site,
Questionable.
though, looking to anchor, but
May
there goes
trade.
May with quick movement.
Okay, May got pat or no?
Quick
Batman.
Well, red.
Oh no, bat.
Oh, May!
my
That's
god.
a sinker.
What a hop from Patmen. There goes Crystal to
Holy.
do some initial scouting while Pat continues to keep them invested towards the back B main.
What is Pat doing?
Oh, Paranoia gonna miss its mark. You expect Patmen to TP
Just
up
shock,
at the
no,
top.
if you think
Good
he is.
identification from
Once.
Akame in an individual duel that he should be very, very capable of finding. I mean, look at the low HP in Pat.
As soon as smoke dissipates.
Okay, he jumped down.
Here's the drop, and there goes the kill as well.
Nice.
Kaede simultaneous as soon as it happens.
Patman guy is
A
crazy.
second
He almost
for
plays like me.
DFM, looking for a bit of stability, confidence
Just
to
kidding,
go
just
their
kidding.
way as well. It's kind of feeling like at the moment for me, when you're
May
playing
by
a
kya ho
double
gaya?
duelist
Bro, it's
lineup
not
in
like
the
May.
server on
It's
a
just
map like
Patman
Breeze,
is
you're not just
going
trying
insane.
to dive in towards these sites as well. Yatska really has just been shut down at every
Look at it.
turning
Holy
point.
shit.
A couple of them through smokes, a couple of them in the back.
मेरे आते जी हार गए. Downfall
I was talking
enjoyers.
about that economy a little bit earlier as
Yo
well.
guys,
Global
we should
Esports,
form a
right?
group.
They
G
still
Downfall
have another
enjoyers.
purchase here. Good usage once more of the interceptor. Zap away that utility
G
towards
hate
the mid
watch.
doors. We do have
But अभी वो लोग
a
जीत
lot
रहे
of
hit नहीं
space
कर सकता.
identification in mid
We
as
have to
well
wait
as
for
well, so
for
you
the
gotta
right
look
time,
elsewhere
guys.
right now.
अभी we need to
Autumn's TP
hide in
about
the
to fade. He
darkness.
only has one,
I
mind you,
am
so
in-
when that is gone, he's either committed
सही
or then
वक्त पे
without. And He's holding in the elbow, so he is committed into this.
I
deep
never
line.
watch, even all the time I see they lose. Chalo, even if you watch this map, at least they won't lose.
Keeping things competitive out
Lunch
towards
ho
the
gaya?
middle.
Okay.
DFM
Yeah.
not feeling safe enough to really creep on up.
Well, a minute mark on the line. You've got nil information as Crystal.
Looks
so
like
you
a
want to use
2-0
that
G
drone, see what
actually,
other space you can find, see what positions of your opponents you can garner.
Oh my,
Or
no,
just to
what?
inform Yudotan to hold the position, hold the ground. Shorty goes diving in. And there goes DFM into sight, streaming through with Hobby.
Oh no,
gunned
Batman
down
is
as
here,
well.
boss.
Patmen
Oh my
getting
god,
set up
Batman
a
is here,
slight
boss.
flank while Pat holds
Only
around
May
the
can kill
pyramids.
Batman, no one else.
Makes use of
Only
the
May can
toxic
kill
screen to
Batman, no one
sidestep
else.
through. 2 kills to his name. Listening for the tap.
Autumn so far away though. Has to skedaddle on over here. Operator from the flank. Perfect Cosmic Divide. Maybe not Patmen.
Hola.
Access just from behind it. And remember that flank I just spoke about?
Okay.
You have to have a bit
Pat's
of an
gonna
idea
peek,
as
right?
way that this can be possible. But
Pat's
caught
gonna
with the
peek,
knife
right?
out.
Oh
Patmen
my
getting
god,
the
this
right
guy's...
timing again. Experience is worth its waiting. Gold in the server at the moment. And Patmen is showcasing that he is just reading you like a damn book.
Batman.
Pages are open, man. I mean,
22-3.
decisions on them. We just gotta see the replay again.
22-3.
As
Oh
soon
my
as the Cosmic
god.
Divide goes down,
Yeah.
he manages to step away, even finding an opportunity to step on through, find the shot onto Cess.
I mean, the same thing happened the other day. I can't
He's
remember
locked
the
in.
exact players that did it, but I know as soon as the Cosmic Divide was deployed, someone died immediately as it started to come into existence. You got to be aware of these little gaps
Bro,
that
Patmen is
do
looking
happen in these
different
moments, but there's
than
so
he
much
was
that'll
in
be going through Cess's
Pepper
mind
X
in that
roster.
situation. And now it's going to be more of a rapid approach in towards this big
Oh
side. What an
my
absolute shot from Patmen.
Oh,
He's looking
stop!
for even more as well. Shrouded steps. Oh, God,
This is
is
his home
brilliant.
perch, I feel.
Just looking for it, sets up the smoke, reveals, and he holds it also clear with Hobby.
my
The
god,
perfect
I
duo
feel so
in
bad for
tandem.
DFM.
Now for
Oh
Yudo
my
to finish it
god.
off. It's a flawless round yet again.
What's that? 3 flawlesses we've got from them so far. This is an outrageous start from Global
GG,
Esports in a map that I was
GG,
really
2-0.
expecting more from DFM. But I
Hey,
also
1
highlighted
hour,
earlier,
1 hour में 2
I'd
maps
say
खत्म
that
हुआ
the
था, I'm not
percentages that we've
surprised.
seen from DFM so
This is
far
getting
on the
over
attacking
so quick.
side of Kickoff have not been sufficient enough
Oh
when you
my
compare
god.
that to the defenses. They are up there on the defensive side, but they are just not able to get a roll on attack to try and lead, to try and gain advantages, to hold. Global Esports are doing a very good job of punishing you at choke point entries and in trades.
This is actually... What can DFM do if a guy is
Evolution out.
shooting like this, bro?
Yudotan, mid.
It's
quick
not even game
from
plan
DFM.
fault at
What
this
do you do?
point.
You smoked off. You
Like what?
stalled.
Jet is not supposed to updraft dash.
Oh, Crystal. As Yatska
It's
gets
not a bad
on
strat.
the board.
It's not a bad entry,
There are also
but if the
multiple
guy is
X's
shooting like
on the
this,
map outside cross
what can you do?
doors, as well as Cave. Yatska going to continue on with his tear though, since his position is already
Yudo?
known anyway.
Oh
Thanks
my
to TP,
god,
he
nice
looked
shot.
away just at the wrong second.
they're all sharp. They're all sharp. GG.
Akame left.
Gun here.
Back on his
GG.
back. But at the
DFM
end
still
of the
looks
day, it
like
is a 1
thoda
versus 3.
may kill, please.
We'll try to creep on through anyway, listening for whatever tells he can find, but
It's a bit of lady luck that needs to come to his favor here.
absolutely.
Lady luck.
A slight reveal onto Yudotan. The Cosmic Divide comes up
Oi.
as well. Akame trying to dance around it, but Patman's just way too
25.
swift.
25.
What has he ended on here?
Oh my
24, 25 kills,
Switching sides.
Just at the end of the first half,
25 and 3. I need someone
Holy.
to be the stat gatherer for me. I need to know what is the biggest scoreline in a half of Valorant.
I think this
feel
is
like
it.
that's gotta be
This
up
guy
there.
made a world record or something. 25 and a
Probably
half.
wouldn't be wrong.
This should be a record, though.
You would know, but
What are you doing?
Halftime.
well, I can tell you one thing for sure though: DFM Breeze, not a great mixture.
Not currently in a map that we haven't seen from them with this roster as well, right? It's always the thing where do you stay on towards maps that you're really comfort on in the veto process? What are you looking to ban out? DFM do opt at the end to remove Corrode in this veto first, so they do, you know, leave up a couple of the maps that I feel GE could have gone. They could have definitely gone for Breeze in that showcase against Paper X. They looked alright. Could have gone for Split as well. Glad we've got that in the final. I was contemplating again. Abyss is a map that we could probably see from them, but they're holding their cards tight to the chest in that one for right now. Who really knows which way the veto would go to favor DFM if this is what we're seeing in the server at the moment. Haven would have been a spicy one for me, given the Sky Chamber, Sova, Yoru comp. I'm not the greatest fan of it. I'll put that out there.
It's a non-word, but it's an interesting one.
For sure.
I like to see innovations here and there, but for now, not the most effective just yet. We'll keep our eyes onto this GE one for now. Onto the attack they go.
Revealing area.
I mean, I gotta say it obviously, right? DFM need the pistol. That should be
No
said.
way. DFM ain't getting
GE do like this A site.
shy.
Should be said.
Looks like it.
And it is the weaker side for DFM at the moment. They are pushing
DFM
over
looking
towards
low?
B with 3.
Bro,
so they
because
potentially
what
have
can
a
they
bit
do?
Of a rapid flank.
Look at these guys,
Although the
25 and
TP was
3.
taken from Yatska.
It's
to
not
better
like
back up the
वो लोग
normal
कुछ गलत कर रहे हैं. Maybe
CT
सही भी नहीं कर रहे, but
approach,
कुछ गलत भी
straight
नहीं
shoot
कर
on
रहे.
Okame.
इतना ज़्यादा. But
Look
just
at the position that G are holding on to as well. Pat instantly gunning down Cess. Here's the
oh,
footsteps. They're called into a
finally.
team. Javi though
my
getting
God.
gunned down. Yacht's kind of
Wait,
with a bandit.
Judo and Crystal. Yeah.
Yudotan's still alive, however, but now getting shut down. It's just
Wanted to
Crystal
possible,
left.
but Crystal no shock.
They had such a long range of Classic 2. Tries to go for the wide step out. Manages
Oh,
to take
winnable
down
chat.
May, but
I
still,
think Crystal
he's
won
down
this.
to
I think
1
Crystal won this.
HP.
Singular
I
Harry
think
Potter
Crystal
here
won
needs to
this.
sling out some good magic to be able to find this
He
one.
won this round. He won
As
this
Tide
round.
gets off
He
and
won this round. I
what?
knew it.
You win
I
that
knew it. For
on
some
1
reason, I knew it.
HP.
For
You
some
needed
reason,
that
I
round
knew
as
it.
DFM.
No freaking way.
It's the stars.
It's a classic.
Stars
he
align
got
ho
out
gaya,
the
guys.
spike as well.
It's a classic. 1 HP.
I
against
know. I know.
long-range ghosts.
Everyone thought. I know.
Replay, please.
Bonkers.
Wrong team. Oh my god. Okay, yeah, we saw this one.
I mean,
That's ridiculous!
I knew it. I knew that.
what a
one.
Red Bull clutch to come out from Crystal. Bit of a buyout for DFM here. See what the Marshals are going to be able to do with the Sheriffs as well. Tags and trades.
भाई ये game 20
There's
minutes
the
में
first.
खत्म हो रहा है नहीं?
So no trades to
Well,
come
this
out
game's
as
over in
May
20
falters
minutes.
on the side into the crosshairs of Autumn. This is going to be a bit of a quicker one on the back of this utility if you want. But the Marshal makes you second guess a little here as Global.
Oh,
They
can we
don't need to
finish this
overplay
fast
their
so
hands.
it's
They don't
20
need to waltz
minutes?
into a trap.
Let me see.
They've got a player
Oh, no, I
advantage.
cannot see.
They can really allow DFM to slip up here.
Yeah, sticking together.
Hey chat, can
attack.
someone check how many
right call.
minutes it's been? Rossi hate watch का क्या
It's
करना है
tactical
bro?
as
Now
well.
we have to wait for our time.
Success is
Next
the
map
only one
maybe.
left on this
Or
A
next
site.
match.
Slight bit of intel
ज़रा
here
hate
and
watch
there. There's a
carefully guys.
big firefight as
ऐसा
well.
दिखाना
and
नहीं कि हम hate
G will
watch कर
just
रहे हैं,
have
but
their way
जब
with
time
things.
आएगा
It's
तभी
up to map point now for the team.
Yeah, did not think this
Surprise attack
scoreline
करना.
discrepancy was what we'll be
35
seeing
minutes?
between GE and DFM
नहीं
in
यार,
map 1 of the
25
day,
minutes?
no matter what map it would have been, because we saw how
अरे,
great the start to Kickoff was for DFM
140
as
or
well,
145
right?
को चालू
Very
हुआ game,
impressed
नहीं?
with the game
The
against
pistol
Genji,
round
although
start.
we're
When
seeing
did the
some
pistol
falterings
round start?
there. I
Pistol
think
round
in
start
their
होके
game
कितना time
against
हुआ?
RRQ, RRQ is always going to be a bit of a beast, but they had some showings on their defensive side of Haven in that series. Corrode, you probably want to forget about from the 10-2 half that was seen in the beginning from RRQ's just demolition on that attacking side. There we go anyways. See if DFM are going to be able to have a little bit of depth in this map of Breeze.
It's
I tell you,
24
they
minutes now since
watched
the
back
game
that
started.
Previous round, it's going to give them a migraine.
Yeah, they'll be kicking themselves from the result there, but you probably have to rewind the tape a little bit further in the series to pick up where you went wrong.
All the Indian
Time
gods
to
want
reset
G to win,
now,
guys.
find whatever you
You know what
can
I'm
get.
saying?
Playing the long angles, trying to find
Oh wait.
shots here and there with pulled
Oh wait.
the
Oh
Marshals
no.
coming
Wait.
through.
Batman.
Gunning down GE as they
Bro, this
step
guy's
on
crazy.
through. Too exposed.
Holy shit. Someone had to
Courageous
stop him.
smoke out into, well, another smoke, but
Yeah.
still.
A bit too ambitious from Patmen there to try and force his way in with Shroud of Step and not expect that your opponents are also holding
Just end the
inside
game
of
already.
the
Ziffy, shut
smokes.
up.
But as they all start to fade, so too do the chances of GE in this round.
17-year-olds are not allowed to
four.
speak in my chat.
You got the flank. The other side of the map, of course, being held by Cess. Where he
If you're
finds the
only
space, he will try and
16
hold it.
and 18,
And with 30
can
seconds to go
17
now,
no. You cannot chat in my
shouldn't see a
YouTube.
way in
I'm
which
gonna
GE
time,
are going to be able to
time
break
out.
into this B site. That is the territory held by DFM. with 3.
One enemy remaining.
And May will go peeking, of course. Just waiting for the smokes to possibly go down now. They hear the orb getting picked up.
Adults only chat.
Not really any remaining moves
Under 18
left for
bhi hai.
Javi,
17 nahi hai bas.
other than to hope for kills here and there, but way too many targets on the other end. Another round out for DFM, but
this was bonus, bonus.
Oh, absolutely. It is a massive mountain that you got to try and climb. You got to do it flawlessly. And if you're just playing percentages, as Global Esports, just wait for a big ult
Nice
round,
angle,
to be completely honest with you. Build them all up and then break them down. I'm talking about one of the sites around the map to absolutely overwhelm your opponents. If you want to just throw this map away for DFM as well, you can always reset from a massive scoreline difference. Losing the close ones generally feel a little bit harder.
they're going to go out guns blazing anyway.
Patmen already got
first
skill, dude.
The player advantage
And
is
she
scanned
frag.
2 in towards mid. You feel incentivized as May that you'd need to find something here. Opting not to spray too early, rewarded for it.
Nice gap.
Flash still might have gone through though, so G still looking for their opportunity into the A site. They actually trench on back.
My
Pat
god, bro.
comes in with the kills.
Yeah.
Another ace.
Onto
Another
Seth and
ace.
Akame, who have the information.
Another
just trying to
ace.
hold
Oh,
on
no,
to the
cannot
right
ace it.
angles, but Crystal
32
stands out wide,
kills.
and
32
GE
kills.
swiftly dismisses of DFM on the first map pick on Breeze.
That's just a monstrous performance to come through from GE as a whole, and I gotta say for Patmen too, right? There's no way that you can just say this map would have been as clean as without him. 32-5 at the end of this one. I'll say that again, folks. Patmen has 32 kills. The next closest to him is Autumn on 13. That is absolutely ridiculous that that comes out, but it just goes to show you at the end of the day, sometimes Valorant can be a one-man army's game, but you still need the supporting cast. And that's what we need to see more from the likes of DFM going into the next map. Reset yourselves here. It is a best of 3 for a reason. You picked Pearl. You have to find a lot more comfort when we do go into that map next, and a lot more coordination, making sure we get off on the right foot, and also really just maybe look like a bit of a different team.
It's it has to be said. It's also true. May might be him, but you do need, the whole team to be activated around him. We saw that with Patmen, and we saw how the team enabled him to really go for some of these plays as well. The smokes and everything, all the quick reactions to DFM's hits. It's just so incredible and so amazing that this whole map went by so quick.
Yeah, I mean, that's got to be very close to 30-something minutes. I think there's a bit of a speed run happening here from GE, perhaps on the cards for today. But I don't want that. Like, I never want
good Valorant.
quick Valorant. I want scrappy. I want fun. I want depth. I want length. And we're going to have to be begging a little bit more for DFM to bring us that in the next map. Analyst Desk.
Who's got Patmen on their build?
That is so cool.
What do you think of this?
I got Patmen on my build diff, actually.
Wow, you're very smart.
I am very smart, but I also have Yatsuka on my build diff, so things are balanced in this world. Now, in terms of the fragging power Pat had here, they're calling him almost like a one-man army. It's so funny because DFM was that team with May, but May was not performing up to snuff today. There are a lot of small moments where like, okay, that was not very May-like. Just shots that he normally would get, but this was an absolute, masterclass by
Chat, one deathmatch.
That was one of the most dominant
game,
individual performances we've seen in Pacific. Ridiculous, 32-5 from Patmen. He also had a very good game against Paper X on the Omen.
Yeah.
I mean, and I can see why he's performing
Omen
so
is
well.
insane.
Like, he has got so many fans on side right now. Like, literally, the entirety of the Asia-Pacific region is just willing this guy to perform well and wanting the best for him. And I think he's taking all of that energy and running with it in the server.
Yeah, the
Wait,
516 ACS. He's just keeping all over the place as
Oh
well. He's
my
so
god.
confident. He is so confident
This
right now.
is
Oh, the moment.
It just
insane.
feels so easy. He's TPing into every smoke. He's TPing behind them.
Yeah.
And then every 1v1 he has, it just seems like the other guy's not shooting back.
I don't want to see him initiator anymore. Poman
Yeah,
for
just play Omen.
president. 32 kills.
Just play Omen. Just play
Unbelievable.
Omen.
Now, it's been kind of interesting. So, you know what? Let's just rewatch some of these Patmen moments. Do you like
Last time I
comments?
saw
How did you feel
500
this game? Is this
ACS, it was yours
You're
on
giving me
you.
a look right now.
Patmen
You're
We're
like, no.
workshopping
Huh?
it.
Yeah.
We're workshopping it.
Me?
It's like when, you know,
When?
Postman.
yeah, it's like when you're like not so cool auntie.
I
is
would
trying
love to
like, make
glaze
something
myself.
sick. That's the vibe that I get. right
What's
now.
up, kids? Hello, kids.
Hello, my fellow kids. I mean, Patmen was looking very useful in the server. So many multi-frags. I mean, he really was on his game here. At the same time, though, how many whiffs are we going to see in these highlights? Like, DFM could not shoot
I'm
back
not
at this
focusing.
guy.
I'm not focusing on that, man.
Okay,
Patman
all
the Postman Omen.
Postman Pat. Have you ever seen
Postman Pat,
Postman
I
Pat?
have indeed.
Yeah.
Because today, you know why he's the Postman?
Why?
Because he delivered
He
on time.
always
He's
delivers.
delivered.
He always
He
delivers.
always delivers.
I mean, this round was unreal. Like, multiple
I like the
players.
jump. Yeah, the
That
jump.
was a
back.
hell of a shot.
Oh my
Jesus
God. What do you do
Christ.
against
He
that?
really just was in flow state here.
Yeah.
There's not much you can do really from DFM side. Yes, you can say just don't whiff, right? But if a guy is shooting like this, it just seems like
I
there
said the
was,
same. I said the
a
same
little bit of
thing.
a force
What can
field
you do?
around him, to be honest?
अगर ऐसा कोई मार रहा है
It
तो
was
what can
actually
you do?
amazing. It wasn't,
it's not
you know,
stride
just
or something.
pure aim duels. There were a lot of moments where he understood
actually
timing when to
shooting
push
insane.
the Astra.
He's making all the right
ults, when
plays.
to push through his smokes.
Yes.
He has absolutely no fear when it comes to that. And like you guys said, like we saw a lot of this happen when he was playing Omen against Paper X.
Yes.
And a lot of those frags were happening in the, well, also on the Waylay, but definitely on the Omen.
But it definitely just seems right now he's playing so confident, so he's not doubting any of the first move. The first thing that comes to his mind, that's what he does.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
he's just moving instinctually. And this is when we're speaking about flow state.
Zephy could
This
never.
is what
I
we're
know,
talking
right?
Yeah.
What a
Right? We
useless
can see
dog.
he's not second guessing anything, and when he's going for that aggressive play, he just believes it's gonna. pay off
17
every
for
time.
what?
He already is
Can't you
envisioning
win
what
rank
is
games?
going to
Holy
happen,
shit, playing the
and
game
then
from 5
he goes
years.
to the bay and it works out every time.
Guys,
for now.
Zephy is 17.
Yeah, I mean, this is
And
the
he's been
benefit
playing
of
Valorant
Global
from
Esports
5
just
years.
picking up such stacked
What age
players.
was
They
that?
built on it from last year, keeping
13?
Crystal as well as Udatan into
Bro
this
is
year.
playing
They
Valorant
made
since
even
he's
more
13
good
years
pickups,
old.
and to be able to
Holy
go from
shit.
a team that was underwhelming in terms of firepower to a team that has players that can win you the game
I was eating
outright
egg
on
puff
an individual
when I was
basis
13.
is something very, very special.
Oh, absolutely, and on multiple different kind of roles as well.
But bro
Now,
had a
that's
full built
not to
PC at
say
his
though
house with
Global
internet.
did not have a couple of their own mistakes.
For what?
Yeah, I just wanted to point out this one.
12?
It is the
Okay,
same
whatever.
thing that
Still
happened
shit.
against Paper X. Please,
If I started Valorant when I was 12,
if you're watching
it's over.
this, yeah, let's not. Let's not.
Can you
let
start
that
giving me
happen
free
again,
tips?
okay?
I
It
picked
is over.
DFM today, and you're
Come on,
like
man,
giving
I
all
like-
these freebies.
Bro, Frost, I'm liking what you're doing with the team and whatever, but this fighting in front of the Viper wall that happened against Paper X and then dying to the Jet again. Come on, man.
That's
Come
your
on, man.
favorite.
Like a couple of small things. I've been enjoying watching you guys, but I don't want to see.
Bro,
this
if I
more.
started playing
Yeah.
Valorant when I was 12,
Exactly. Repeat
I had a
mistakes
PC
that happened not too
at
long
12,
ago is
it's
something
over
that you
for
definitely want
it's
to
over
clean up.
for everyone.
Now,
Just
let's
saying.
talk about DFM a bit. You know,
It's over for
especially
everyone.
about
Rossi
May.
versus Davis skirmish.
Yeah,
I'd
I mean,
own this
you
kid
can see,
any day.
This
I
is
would
something that I
smoke
was
this
kind of
guy.
thinking about, and I was talking about
5-0.
the ability to go for a lot of contact plays or
12-0.
beat plays. You can
I'd
see
smoke
that
Zephy
actually
in my sleep.
executing into the veto, or even at times the
Easy.
omen on the off angle is actually quite difficult to
Karthik,
try to
how-
burst your
I'm
way
good, I'm
into
good.
B, and DFM had a
Come,
lot of troubles
come.
doing that.
Bro,
Yeah, he tried
I don't even
entry
want
into
to
the side,
play
onto the
because
top side of the pillar there, falls down, doesn't have that.
It's
entry
like-
effect that
it's
you want
like-
because he wants to go in and then the team can.
It's like
scale
a horse
behind, or he
versus-
can look for
it's a
trying to
rabbit
get a
versus
kill off the
tortoise
recon.
race.
But if you're just falling down or you're not
Who will
making
win the
it,
race?
just a
The
little bit
rabbit
too
will
short.
win the
This is
race.
something that used to happen with Moniet all the time, and we used to joke with him because he's too heavy to get up to the top. And that's exactly what happened. And if it's
I thought it was
happening,
going to be a short person joke. It ended up being a heavy person joke, but
What?
go. Sorry, continue.
every time, right? So if it's the worst timing for it to happen as well, right? You're already having a hard time, and you really need your star duelist to make his entry safely. This is why you're playing Jet. And now you're going into the veto, which, okay, yeah, it's already a little bit harder. And now you're not making it to the top of the pillar either. So it kind of symbolizes and shows exactly what was happening.
chill, buddy. Chill,
during the
Mone.
match. Like, it's a good setup from
Chill.
GE, but then it's also some missed execution. from
mean,
the
Bro,
think
I would own
Jet just
Zephy,
seems
like-
quite an outdated
like-
agent these
okay,
days.
okay,
Like,
I'll
that's
tell
where
you
the
this,
Waylay
like-
is worth its
I'll
weight
tell
in
you,
gold,
right.
where you go into a site, things aren't going
So,
well, you refract out.
you know
and
how
have
I
that
would
second
own
pump of
Zephy? Like,
an
literally.
executor. Jet, you're hard
So
committed.
normally
It's
players
crazy
play
that
like
Jet
this,
used to
right?
be the
Like,
safest
okay,
entry
mouse,
back in the
the
day
keyboard,
with the
right?
burst dash on ascent. and
I
things
would
like
beat
that, where it's
Zephy
just
by
like,
playing like this.
I'm nice and comfy
Like-
sitting on the market
like
switch,
literally
or
this.
maybe choosing up my position to dash,
And
that's
I'd
gonna be
win
enough
every
time,
single
but
round
the game has
against Zephy.
changed.
Yes.
Like, that's no longer the best way to do things.
People
Like,
are
I'm
so
not
good
even
at sitting
interested.
close to a smoke,
I don't wanna
and when you're trying to
demotivate
dash,
this
that they
guy
follow your
this
dash
early
and go
in
into your
this
smokes.
age.
Like on
Not-
Haven, people still like started doing it so much JC Vash was one of the first guys I remember that we always used to hold these recon, and then he would shoot it into your smoke the moment you dash into it. So a lot of these Jet players, they're getting so annoyed by this happening all the time. We still see some players playing Jet because of comfort, and Jing also had a really good performance on for Paper X on the Jet, so it's still feasible. You can play it. The A split on Breeze, it's not bad with the Jet still, but overall I think there are potentially better options with some of the double smoker options if you're going for the double.
Yeah. The thing is, we even saw T1. Go watch the start of that T1 attacking side. Buzz was on a suicide mission into B, and to be honest, they were never interested in going B a lot of the time. They were almost just sending Buzz in with Astra smokes and using him as a decoy while they contacted mid to A. Like, they even knew this isn't going to work, but at least it's going to draw a couple of rotations.
I prefer that game plan, especially when you're playing against the Yoru, right? So then you're either going to wait out the 2 TPs, so you wait
playing today,
40 seconds,
not
right?
with
or
you.
You're going to have that initial fake, and you hope that the Yoru TPs to the other side, and then you hit the weak side, right? So doing it that way makes sense, right? But doing it the way that DFM just did is not the way I think how to play against the Yoru and the Veto.
And unfortunately, it's another lackluster attacking side from DFM.
Yeah.
They opted to start attack, by the way. They chose this life.
Yeah,
exactly.
we don't get to see enough rounds of their defense that's been like the strong side for them.
But it's just so interesting. We were talking about this earlier, as you know, we're so early in the season right now, and the meta hasn't been fully defined right now, but we're seeing these different play styles come out. The choice of using the Waylay together with the Chamber or the Yoru, or using a solo Yoru, the way DFM does. But as we go into Pearl, now this is a map that historically DFM has played really well on, but I'm now wondering how this approach is going to be as they face against, you know, a very powerful global esports.
Well, let's see. DFM, they are going for the double duelist, Neon Yoru. It's a very popular approach. Nothing crazy about this comp whatsoever.
Very normal comp.
Very normal horrific game on the Yoru.
Yoru
to pick himself up by the bootstraps. I think it's a
Rossi, what is your first Valo tournament score?
With, so I think DFM
Wait, mine?
quite comfortable here on their map pick.
Yeah, that GE
let's check.
is,
My first
is also something that has been very
interesting.
much GE-like at the moment. We're
Interesting
going to be
question.
seeing Patmen back onto the Waylay. We'll get to see that once
13-10.
again. And with how he's fragging right now,
Hudson was
I can't imagine if they was doing that on Omen.
Right, these are like some.
He might be in for a treatment.
Oh, absolutely.
Shit
He's just going to double the kills. He's going to go in even faster.
I don't know.
It's a really promising game for GE so far. But let's see how this
7
plays
entry
out
flags.
as we send it back to our casters. And Komodo.
Thank you very much, Dexka. Yeah, back here, Quack and Komodo. I mean, this one, DFM really need to show up.
That's probably a bit of an understatement, but if they did a bit of a watch and research onto bind, perhaps, for GE against Paper X, this is their bind comp. They've just put it on Pearl. So I'm wondering right now, are we getting a very rare chamber in the composition for GE as far as Yudotan is concerned when we've got Haven? And are they pushing veto on every other map? I'm very interested to see if they do opt to do that. Likewise, Teo came to the mix.
13-10 EU, Zephy.
Merchants.
I've had
right now have
99 kills in 3 maps. Shut the hell up.
Hopefully not.
I have 100 kills over so many best of 5s.
Right now, just going on the offensive. Starting off on the defensive side as well. GE immediately taking so much control over mid.
Yep, they are not scared to take fights whatsoever as the chokehold is popped over at the B side. The rest of the utility as well, just zapping away. As the clone was sent in.
Bro, I didn't even play any tournament.
Took
you want me to open your VLR? I can.
So Yatska would very much like to find some good timing against
Agar tere ko chahiye, main kar sakta
and I don't think he's going to find it. Immediate decapitation.
And this map is not going Haven, guys.
Space in B.
It is 2-0.
Up. Forward of A.
Total 40 minutes pe khatam ho jayega
well, if needed, expecting a perhaps split through up.
Yeah, you're not seeing anything towards A main or B, so you're quite clear
Udo gets
that
2. Udo gets 2 for
might be
sure.
Taking time to re-clear middle.
Oh wait, not anymore. Oh,
quite
no,
aware of this because Yudotan is prepared. Unfortunately, goes down to Akami's pistol.
He was very committed there. No bailout strategy, so he's done well to find one. And you got to remember, Javi has pushed all the way through A main. Now Patman spots out where Kaide is. You don't need to get too big for your boots here as well as GE. You've got a player advantage. You've got this flank. They can come on through. Although as I say that, what do I know, right? Patman finding the line into the site does have a bailout scenario. But he does die.
Oh, short,
Javi thankfully does arrive at the right time as well, though. Akami now trying to stick the spike down. Meanwhile, GE just looking for the angles. Let's get Autumn involved in this fight as well. Pop flash right off the top.
Nice flash.
Close range though, so Akami still has a chance. But
No, please, Akame.
rather than later, maybe running
No,
out of
bang.
ammo, does have the chance to reload.
Nice,
Still though,
Javi.
unfortunate circumstances as Javi managed to get one through his dome.
Yeah, it gets close at the end. A very workable scenario for Akame to try and piece that one together. GE giving him a couple of 1v1s in the mix. Doesn't get the job done, so we continue where we left
GG
off
guys.
for Global
Okay,
Esports on the last map. Good ideas to begin on this map as well, right?
3 बजे तक खत्म कर
really
लो
have a
please.
feeling that the game plan from Global Esports is to always on the defensive side push somewhere. They are always going to want to try and find some space in one side of the map or in the middle and then adjust because of this double TP comp that they are running. It gives them such flexibility to almost be everywhere all at once when they need, give or take like a 4-second, 5-second window for some running.
Hey, let me just copy Autumn a little.
Doing
Let's
it
see.
again. Up towards A main. Clung from Autumn as well, and he does find one through the smokes.
Yep.
Oh!
He's playing weak side at the moment, but he can get hungry for the kills as well with the TP to get out. Do like the GE push A main as well. You recognize that it's just up against the pistols at the moment. As long as you recognize where the gaps are in your own defenses, you should be all good. That's why you can see some rotations from Crystal over towards back of spawn. Just make sure that there's no water pushes to come out. Autumn looked for a flank for a couple of seconds, so they are picking up what gaps could be coming into play. I wonder if DFM are going to get another situation where they can try and bully their way in here, get a plant perhaps. It's going to be difficult though, you'd assume.
Patrick Mendoza.
Patmen already quite aware, so does confirm at least just a little trinkle of information. At the same time though, you got Yudo, you got Crystal right around the corner.
They do
That
get the
one
plant.
sheriff chat.
Sharpie from Pat.
What can they do in one sheriff?
We'll give him that. G still feeling comfortable enough to go in for
my
the
God,
big
Pat,
challenge
don't
on
start
the
again, please.
duels. There they all go down.
Flawless round to come out from Global Esports.
वैसे भाई एक इंडियन प्लेयर नहीं है VCT में क्या हो गया भाई सीन को? I don't know bro.
Very narrowly go their way in the end. DFM, time to showcase what you have prepared for us on this map. You decided to pick Pearl into this veto.
Yeah, they did take that previous one against Genji as well, but that was a Genji that wasn't looking too familiar.
13-10 at the end of the day in that series though from DFM. Right?
क्या इसका
Challenged a
मतलब
little
G
bit.
playing better than Genji Rossi भाई?
Some tape to watch to
ऐसा नहीं
figure
कर
out how
सकता.
things go.
I mean,
it was the attacking side that they started off with the
you're
pistol,
saying like
to the bonus
DFM
on the third.
beat Genji and now G is
Slight
beating
little giddy
DFM.
up
That
from
means G
Genji,
is
if
better
you
than
remember,
Genji.
but they did lose the
That's not
half.
how it works.
So we'll have
There
to
is
wait
something
and see
called
on their weaker
matchup,
side.
comfortable against playing this
Valorant at the
player
moment
or
is attacking side.
this
It's
team
what,
or
three
your
stack up.
playstyle is suitable for this team, all this stuff. So ऐसा नहीं बोल सकते.
Pushed
Yeah,
forward.
G is playing good, but
G wants to prevent them
Wrong
from breaking
comparison,
through, but unfortunately
in my
two
opinion.
players will go down. Autumn with this outlaw forced to
yo,
reload.
हमारा
That
Indian
takes
player
time.
ने VCT में,
Yeah,
but
Autumn was the
Indian
one that
agent.
was spotted here. I think Crystal was too, perhaps, but it's the good settle from DFM with the player advantage now. You'll feel safe as you do,
Hola.
Tan, that you wouldn't get flanked.
They're
And
winning
that's
their
a duel
bonus.
that was very
That
needed for
means-
Kaide. Should be an easy close here for DFM.
Still got all those players up. Little bits of utility still online. Akame possibly to drone in through. At least with numbers advantage, but we'll see if Autumn's Outlaw could do anything.
Yeah, did finish off Yatska, finish Cess. Can you play a little bit of bait and switch and draw the aggro away from Crystal, perhaps? to get on
Indian
in?
agent भी कोई नहीं खेलता.
Maybe waiting for
Bro, stop, please.
DFM though, elect to hang all the way back towards main.
No reason not to play from there as well when you've got some recon availabilities from Akame. You got the nanos that are going to chip him down. You got the gravity well as well. So
Lost
got
your
a lot of
decks
win cons here
best
for
next
DFM.
year? No, dude.
Look at the decisions from Yatska. Clear all the way out back.
I'll
Quite
keep playing
comfortable to just look towards the spike
till I one day
itself.
feel like I'm
DFM
total shit
listening for the tab, waiting out
and
the
I don't want to
utilities.
improve. I'll stop.
Taking off the recon, instant trades, instant kills coming through from Kaide.
Or someone pays me
Again,
10
there's no
million not
reason
to
that
play.
You should be losing those situations for DFM in that bonus round when you do get the advantages.
Here it I win.
Settle on down.
हो जाएगा. Rossi bhai, one question off topic, but are you a
We do
millionaire?
need to see from DFM as well, but that is going to be provided they
I'd like
advantages into these
to
sites. They set themselves up for the post plants because
Fifth Amendment right.
give them a lot of challenges in the early game.
I'd like to assert my
Are
Fifth
they going
Amendment
to
right.
lose a couple of these players?
VCT ने announcement
Do make it more difficult to try
अगर
and find
मैं
closing
Not win या Riot
rounds.
India होता announce कर देता कुछ.
Very close to a couple of big ults for DFM too. Hunter's Fury locked
Yo
down.
guys, I heard Patmen is Indian by the way.
Towards the B side, elevation for Javi. Drone's going to ping him, so that should be the freebie ult orb if they want it. Just do due diligence and clear all your corners first. With how far you are up, get that lockdown available perhaps and get the Hunter's Fury off the plant.
Or just kind of walk on through and
don't care about the orb, sure.
Wow.
Dill to New York man.
Maybe they're handing it over. Okay,
Physically उधर हूँ, mentally उधर हूँ.
Hunter's Fury to play post in this 5 versus 5. Every single member of GE going to be coming from the spawn side.
All
Less convergent paths possibly set things up. Hunter's Fury deployed a little bit early. Convergent paths clear out halls. We'll see where the light speed lands. Unfortunately, to Patmen's death, but that will be the goal light for everyone else from GE. Now executing onto site. The trades coming through from Yatska, but there goes on as well.
Wait, what's happening? What's happening?
1v1 Autumn trying to dance around and he gets the kill at the end.
Very, very narrowly though, however. I think that was a bit of a misplay perhaps if I was to pinpoint something from Crystal there. 2 versus 1, you do see from the spotto from Autumn how close Yatska actually was there. You go for the tap,
Indian pride.
the call was to go for the half defuse and a protection, but Autumn was also caught in a bit of a transition that he doesn't have the right angle. Would have been a very workable scenario for Yatska to be able to find that round. Chip damage from the Hunter's Fury as well, doing a little bit here to assist for the squad, but at the end of the day, Valorant is played on winning rounds. And DFM are sorely missing them currently.
Yeah, even though they are so close, it's unfortunate. At least the ults have come online.
Some of them, yeah. But how much favor do you put in the lockdown perhaps being the be-all and end-all to
Someone
gain you
break it
entry
for
towards
him, no?
one of the sites? Can Yatska similarly do the same with the dimensional drift? It is a
I would be
lesser
pissed if
buy
nobody
for
break my
DFM in
brawler.
this scenario, which if GE win, you know, cleanly, sets
Batman from
themselves
Shillong,
up
I
with a
saw
bit
him
of
during
padding
my
on their
trip
own
there.
econ as well. So it can definitely be the time in the map to have a great start to the defenses for GE. Cause some worry for DFM, even more so from what we saw
other
from the last map.
YouTubers,
Or
viewers
somehow
want to
with
know,
50
do you
less
like your
rounds here
audience
at
and
DFM.
mods? No way, I hate you guys.
Maybe be able to come out with a good attacking performance that we've not seen yet.
Hoping for at least Yatska is just eager to find a
Five
shot with this outlaw.
4-man art contact.
Patmen still
Contact.
sticking around. Oh
Wait.
no, crosshair placement slightly thrown
Oh,
off.
winnable for
It's just
DFM
gonna
this
be no
round.
time for DFM to bully their way into the site as well. And all of the art pressure already established. They are in.
Oh
Jeez,
no,
this is a really sticky situation for GE. At least getting the planter down.
Same angle, autumn
At the
peak.
cost of Patmen's life. Still have the drift and cosmic divide available. Everyone else arriving
Whose
soon
ult
enough
is
up
that?
towards flowers. They begin to
DFM.
push up. Lockdown though. Do you go in deeper?
Oh, you didn't
Bane
check the angle.
prevents that
Oh
from
la.
happening with the off angle. Slides on up, and it's gonna be Yatska
Halfway
landing
जीत गया
down
भाई,
the
what the
final
hell?
shot.
Not a
I dare you to
thrifty,
say
but
that
you would
again, yeah.
kind of be, you know, seeing a little argument with 2 of the classics, but the Outlaw are doing a lot of the great damage onto the quite a shield-equipped GE members there. Some regens in there and some 25ers that the Outlaw does flourish against.
Oh la,
Sharpies
May.
from May as well.
Okay, if
Effort
May
by
starts
the team
killing,
for
we
the
might go
team
to
of
heaven.
DFM to get the
Jesus,
job
we
done
lost.
there. I was
Abhi,
talking
ruko
about a
na, do ही
scenario
round
that would bring a bit of
Oh no,
stability to your
3-3 guys, we
economy as
lost.
GE. Well, now you got
shit.
nada. Now you got to play for the
Yeah,
full
it's over, it's over.
save.
Good night, chat.
We'll see while DFM pilots this round at least.
Yeah.
Up towards middle now.
Focal point on that, just Yudotan. Again, no way to get out of a sticky situation as GE going to be progressing up through A main with 3.
That could be the go signal for DFM to push down Art. No, hanging back. Looking to take the fight against the classics.
Oh, Crystal has just been ditched by his teammate.
Guys, we can start hate watching
2 of them, in
if
fact.
they lose
or rather maybe
another
putting
few
himself
rounds.
a little bit too far forward. In a bit of
अभी नहीं कर
miscom.
सकता, अभी
Hopefully
भी
we
जीत
do
सकते हो लोग.
get that patched up a little bit later on
Bro, I like
buys.
this
Autumn does
Vandal.
well to get a trade there. And there's an opportunity for Yudotan to get a freebie on the Yatska. This is where things could get a little bit wacky,
Knifey?
my friend. Oh, okay.
Gets it at the end.
Wait. Hold on. 2v3 with Outlaw in the ball.
Yudotan just picked up. What can he do?
Oh, if he hung around for another split second, he would have had that line with the way that DFM peek around the corner.
Ooh.
And the expectation that it's going to be a bit of a B play end up for DFM here. But that's not going to happen.
30 seconds left.
Do look towards what they previously did. They were a heavier B-side team on the attack. They had 5 over there compared to 3 at B with their plant style.
Which doesn't
Would be Indian है शायद? ये this is too much.
I want to play things.
एक ही नहीं मिल रहा तो मैं तुम लोग को मैं एक दिया हो at least.
Honestly, this one you're just planning not to lose any more rifles as DFM.
We can only convince people
on
one player.
Try and string together buys on buys and afford to have a couple of losses here and there because DFM are going to have to really challenge on this map if they want to try and win anything flawless on the attacking side. I know it would be a bad idea to just hold this gun for Harvey on towards the next round, but again, see what damage he's be able to do.
Playing safe for now, up around the spike. The movements, barrels spotted.
Yeah, and that's it. Not going to see anyone peel away, hold on to that gun as Harvey into the next round where you get a couple of ults to play in with for GE as well.
Yeah, I think G was
overdrive where needed if you do want to get a little bit jumpy in the server.
Wait, they're gonna play full sense next. Holy, that's a banger game.
Is this going to be a turning point for DFM?
Guys, this is a banger.
See what they're made of in the server today against Global Esports. Otherwise, risk dropping down.
Let's go hate watching time. No, abhi nahi. Ye buy round. Ye buy round agar G हार गया, then we can start hate watching.
Okay, just problem, just fake.
Wait, flash.
They flash out. Guys, it's neon ulti, will be split A, fast split A, should be fast split A.
Can you
problem him? No, I'm so far.
It's a good read though. It's good recognition there from Crystal. Could be a split A. For the moment in time it was, but now you've got a bit of this mid-doors pressure from DFM as Autumn removes Cess from the equation and Patmen does well to not overplay his hand.
You gotta admire how they really calm their nerves down after the initial contact. Just long enough to find the shot. Now extra information off of it. Now you can definitely confirm it's going to be a split A. So Pat just waiting to strike while the iron is hot. Down goes a couple players from DFM, but Kaide and Mei able to answer back. At what cost though? Their health incredibly low.
Yeah.
Susceptible to wall bangs and also open lines of sight.
And now you just need to not play this round essentially as Crystal from here on out. Wait for your team to come. Don't give Mei an opportunity for the 1 versus 3. He's going to try and do it with the time that he's got in his hands. There's the first. There's the second.
Wait,
this is why I say you have to play 3 versus 1 as a 3 versus 1 because this is what
and when
can
Mei
happen.
starts
Crystal
killing, it's over.
Will now meet with Mei at this B site, but will he get here earlier than Mei thinks?
That's what it comes down
Crystal,
to.
these jump spots,
Of course, he just pops overdrive. Continues to check the angle. Tough shot for Crystal to find. He's got to be so careful.
Do you think that Mei has relocated into the link though? Crystal here.
Suspects it.
Or does he? Clearing holes. Gotta look long.
Yeah,
Overdrive
I
expired.
think he'll be.
Vandal
I think
in
Crystal will
hand.
guess he's be long or something.
But it's an angle that he can swing out and spot.
He's gonna go for it. Crystal's on to it.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh
it
my
just
God,
it
Mei.
goes so
What a
perfectly.
fucking-
Red
Yo,
Bull clutch.
let the hate watch begin.
Huge for Mei.
And that is exactly why, my friends,
Let the hate watch begin.
you have to play
It's
very
our time
careful
now.
in this game and not give players clutch moments, not slip up in important, pivotal situations. Mei has dug extremely deep.
2-1.
I would say Mei is playing like the Mei of old, the Mei we come to expect. We haven't seen that too much from him so far this year. That's going to be a kick up the butt for GE, you would assume. As a timeout will come around the corner. Mei getting away with that round. Is it DFM's timeout though? Because if they called it early, it could have been.
Noobs.
No,
Chill,
it
buddy,
is
chill.
GE's. They slipped up in that round.
Oh,
but
Frost
Mei
is tilted.
did
It's over.
amazing to find it.
Amazing. Wow.
Why is
my did there?
That was not intended.
Nice one, Komodo. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, that's a ferocious 2K that he earned right off the back of it. So definite timeout being called right now. I mean, you know, you kind of mentioned them wanting to play off the aggressive TPs and stuff that they can do, but
yeah,
right now that's getting slipped all the way across.
I mean, there was a slip up in that A side as well, technically from Yudotan, right? Where you've got Patmen a little bit deeper towards the stairs. He's very committed with no way to get out of there. A crossfire would feel a little bit impossible as well because you don't have a smoke going down to the stairs, right? Patmen has to watch over towards the art play, and Yudotan has to watch over towards main. Just finds the wrong timing and the wrong spray. A little bit frazzled when May is jumping around with Ko coming down at the art lane. So, a bit unlucky for GE there. Reset
I
to
love
the
giving
pistols now
timeouts.
as
I
DFM,
love to see that.
as I said, if they can do really well on this attacking side, they should set themselves up for a good close on this map, given defensive history.
Patmen changed his crosshair. I mean, he
now.
made it more smaller.
Set on even more, but there goes GE.
Good for him, I guess.
Pistol trains all the way up mid.
Gonna steal a gun from Autumn.
45
So we'll see
retake
what
क्या
he wants
से
to do
bro
with
they
the
are
Vandal.
3
If
ulti
he's
उनके
going to be
पास
the one to
judo
hold
का
it, there's going to be a question mark
but कुछ काम
in the
का
server
आएगा
to see if you want to consider dropping an ult here for GE as well. If they get another kill,
together peek.
absolutely.
Oh no, but Yatsuka just mows them all down. Yudotan, a slight trade right at the end of it. Still though, Makeup's
Okay, maybe a bad idea
just
to
on
peek
him
together.
and already revealed by the decoy.
Maybe a jump.
Tries to slow him down with a relay main.
Nah, I'm
stays
kidding.
on top. Kami
that's
holds the
fine.
angle just as easy as he walks through.
Good stability, good push from Yatsuka. Momo down, they line up. Easy as you like it, swatted like flies. Now the guns will be back for GE. This is an important one for DFM. You win this one, it's going to extend you on this attacking side. Reset GE yet again. You'll take the half. You'll look to
Ooh la la.
go further.
Colette.
Jesus.
Did see an operator being brought out for GE as well. Doesn't feel like they've really acquired it thus far, but economy does permit it now. Yudotan to pick that up and hold the B site by
Where's the
himself.
operator? Oh shot,
Dude,
dude.
over at the A
Pat,
site.
holy.
Patmen finds the kill.
Udo playing up now towards B.
Of the supporting of Crystal. The backup of Autumn as well. Again, GE love to lean these 4-1s, 1-1-3s for the initial get-goes.
Oh, DFM sees a slight gap into its middle. Comes back into re-clear. Yudotan whipping the shot, so unfortunately it's back off the line.
He
But
jump
GE
killed him.
continue to push out apart. Relay bolt as well comes in. And May thinks to go for the chase because Kaide has managed to sneak up around the back. Barrel's been spotted. The first player goes down. Javi has to shoot himself out, but cannot do it. Which leaves the A site open
have to
and
pray
right
for
on
G's
the
downfall
take
now.
Yudotan missing that op shot is really problematic because the timing was found by DFM to get
Time
that
to hit
flank, and there
watch.
was just
I'm
zero
going
awareness
on
from
my
GE.
alt account on
Committed
Twitter.
by pushing in towards Art. There's no idea that anyone could be coming from main as well. You're just so vulnerable in that situation.
No,
Yudotan
no
needs to pop the
Indians
evolution here
still
to get
lose.
that health up that he did lose, so you no longer have access to that going in to
Time
the
to go on
next
my
couple
alt account,
rounds.
guys.
I mentioned that that was an important one for DFM to weather through. They have firmly
Time to
found
get an
themselves
alt
in the
Reddit
driver's
account
seat
also.
right now in terms of economy and rounds
Lol.
and future
Global
trajectory as well. Buys on buys.
Yo, I'm joking, okay? I'm kidding.
A lot of padding, and if all things go right for the end of the
Sarcasm.
first half,
All right.
well, they might actually be looking pretty comfortable.
Yo, if G
Yudotan will
lose
hold
this
on to
game,
the
I'm
operator
getting
for
on my
the
alt
next
account.
round.
I'm gonna create one.
What do the choices look like for GE?
Or
Sometimes you
Patmen
want
को
to combo
Indian.
a couple of these
Indian
ultis off the
जैसा
rip
खेल
as
रहे
well.
थोड़ा.
See what you're going to be able to
नहीं
do.
Patmen not Indian
You want to
guys.
try and deploy the
पहला
convergent
मैप हमने
paths
उसको
perhaps
claim
in
नहीं
the
किया तो
get-go,
बहुत अच्छा
slow
खेला.
your
अभी claim
opponents.
कर
There's
लिया
not
तो
going to
थोड़ा
be really a
हाथ
way that DFM can get out of that if you are caught. And I kind of lick my lips if they did decide to deploy it over towards A main at the moment, but it's going to be more of a mid-deployment for Global Esports.
It's just going to be a lot of noise. Maybe
We know, Rossi, you're damn serious.
Has to be an Autumn already took the TP over towards Secret. Unexpected
Chill,
by
buddy.
May. Hunter's Fury
Hey,
starts
this
to
is the round
rail
G
on
wins,
in
guys.
by Akame as well.
Jeet
Looking to
gaya,
find
jeet
some
gaya,
chipper
jeet
damage.
gaya
The
round.
flash in is gorgeous. The trades need to start to come out. This is where it gets a little bit upside down for DFM.
It's going to be a flash from GE though, and that's exactly where Patmen will strike. 2 down in the ground alongside Autumn at the end.
Well, that's striking where the
Hey,
iron is hot.
well
but
played,
not
well
DFM
played, well
who
played.
were
मैं
hot.
बोला था
That
जीतेंगे.
one feeling a little bit heavy. GE at the right spot at the
Let's
right
go.
time.
G number 1.
trade by
South
Pace
Asia pride.
DFM there.
That's an insane flash. Yeah. I would never.
Not even at the cost of any ults from Global as well. Nicely done in the battle of the scrap.
I wanna see it.
For DF Fury starting on in by Akame as well, looking to find some chipper damage.
Where did he flash though? How did he flash?
Need to start to
I
come
think he
out.
bounced it
He's
off the wall.
thriving in a couple of these moments. But DFM showing more in this map already as well. Can they maintain a lead on the exchange of the halves? It's Autumn to be tested over
Hell,
at B.
Rossi, stop trolling.
Marathon
Whoa, bro,
to help him.
I'm supporting CG on this round, for real. Autumn will get 5.
It's going to take quite a while. The rest of the team still trying to piece together what is happening across the map, but there goes the
44,
exchange,
easy,
and
easy
instantly
retake.
DFM wants blood. They want to get that spike down.
Patmen, Crystal, 2 ultimates to slow and
Flawless
remove
जीतेंगे, flawless.
health and audio.
चारों के चारों alive
Has
रहेंगे.
to be an
DFM
angle
को ऐसा
you'd
मारेंगे
assume
अभी.
to drop them together here. There's the first and the second.
Oh, and
Cosmic
perfectly
Divide.
cover so much. The C's and everything connecting too.
ए अभी भी जीतेंगे, अभी भी
Trying to set
जीतेंगे.
up for
3 लोग मार देंगे सबको.
Light speed, but
Easy.
playing around the end of the Cosmic
All good,
Divide.
all good.
That's
1v3,
exactly where
easy
DFM
clutch,
plants their
easy
feet
clutch.
down. Just
अरे
Patmen left,
almost यार,
down
almost.
he
तो
goes.
बहुत
The
close
final
था.
domino to fall.
They have the right weapons for the right position as well.
बहुत
Doesn't matter
close
if they're
था guys.
slowed,
अबे जीत जाएंगे.
hugging the Cosmic Divide. Shorty's that close range, get that first shot out. And a little crossfire of the Nebula
Easy.
as well should be good.
अभी 5-7 half होगा. उसके बाद
Layering
पिस्टल
of those
जीतेंगे
ults as well,
7-7
does not
होगा.
really work
उसके
out
बाद
for
बोनस
GE. They can't
जीतेंगे
get through it. That's why I
8-7
mentioned
होगा.
the Cosmic Divide.
Eco round तो
Perfectly timed
given है
by
9-7
Sess, in
होगा.
my opinion.
और
No
Ults
way
आएगा
that
तो
both of those
10-7
ults are
होगा.
getting all 4 members
उसके बाद
of
वो लोग फिर
DFM.
से इको तो
You
इको
gotta
राउंड
hold
तो
your
गिवन ही
angles
है
together
11-7.
3 versus 1, you don't drop that too.
उसके
7-4, last
हो गया
round
guys.
of the half now.
This game is gone. अरे easy.
There will be buys for everyone in
देखो
another
देखो देखो अभी.
extremity fight.
ज़रूशी
In a scepter scares you
streaming
away
पर
for now.
गलती से भी देख लिया तो.
GE hold the A main space, immediately
Rich.
DFM Ultra go to take mid.
I've got a really good idea of G's
Shindra
intentions, so
Sidna.
playing spread thin
Okay,
somewhat
he's
for
not
now.
streaming. Low-key, I might get cooked. I need to shut up.
Gartska's able to get a bit further in towards Art here. Pop the chokehold. Draw some eyes for Global over there.
Oh,
He's got the operator, so Patmen does need to be careful.
If this
as
follows,
Autumn
I buy you 10
looking for
gifted.
himself.
ये
Spots
follow
out some
नहीं होगा,
little
इसलिए तो बोल.
information around.
not enough.
Hey,
though.
होगा 5-7 5-7. अभी देखो.
Hold on
Patman
for-
one tap मारेगा यार सुका को. In 3.
You're going to
Two-
try and bait this one as Kaide.
2.2.
Draw Patmen to peek straight into the crosshairs of this operator.
Meanwhile, May still continuing to check around A main as well. Time is slowly taken away.
देखो
the
देखो.
timing
Oh
on that
la.
one is
Hey,
very
बहुत कम time
atrocious
इनके
and
पास तो.
unlucky.
A split.
It's going to end in an A split.
But it's
G
good.
calls
Only
it
2
too
players here.
clearly. Yudotan tries to
Oh,
track
but, oh
on it.
nice
He
call,
does.
bro. Nice call to push A
Goes
main,
in
bro.
with light speed. It's a bait and switch tactic.
my
Seth
lord.
gets fallen. 30 seconds left. Akame comes back through. Manages to pick up the spike. They go in. They get the sight. Shorty's a hand. And they're looking to hunt down remaining G players. But here comes Javi and Autumn from Flowers.
2 versus 1.
It's all
Plan.
lined up perfectly. 10 seconds left as well.
Yeah, baited.
10 seconds
Just
left.
got to listen out for it. Slowly trying to creep on through.
Oh.
And it's just
क्या
perfect
बोला?
enough
5-7.
for Autumn to find the headshot.
5-7.
Yeah, a couple of moments in that round for DFM that could have turned it in towards their favor. The operator of Yatska getting betrayed a little bit there. Got nice ideas from Patmen to dash in towards main. You've got some aggro being drawn and the secret play where the shorties take their pot shots, but you're not expecting Harvey to be at the Flowers line. 2 versus 1 as well.
That's a nice call, bro. They realize they're getting a split and सिर्फ 2 लोग ही हैं. They just decide, let's just push somewhere. We'll take that 2v2 rather than just staying inside and getting cooked. Because the teammates का rotation भी बहुत दूर था. So no way they could have held
They're able
these
to
guys.
pick up the pistol on their defensive side right
Good
now
decision,
and
good
get a good
decision.
start. We may very
Actually,
well
good decision.
see map 3 split.
That's still a sizable if, though. Pistols so far have not gone their way. We shall see.
Shall see indeed. I wonder at the moment for May. You did mention that you wanted to play against GE on a stage interview previously. After map 1, I don't think it would have been the same sentiment.
I don't know, man.
But right now, maybe?
Off the clash that he got from before, yeah. Still feels pretty good. I am wondering how G might look to play on the attacking side, especially with the composition that they have. You know, we mentioned the TPs from before, but this one really calls to mind whatever happened on Bind against Paper X, right?
Yeah, I mean, when you've got this Waylay Yoru, if you're angling for a bit of a B-side play, you know that Halls is going to be attempted by the Waylay or the Yoru 99 out of 100 times, right? Generally, they're going to try and dive in towards there with some sort of slow flash combos, some altercation there. So are you playing that for the expected traps as DFM? Are you playing outside of that? There's a couple of options that they just have to be aware of. The Sentinel utility is going to be over there for the beginning for Kaide. It's going to be the weaker side of B that the footsteps will already be heard. You got to run on over if you are DFM currently to back this one up. It's all 5 for GE invested to this B side.
Yeah, if there's anyone who can run, it would be May, but he's got a shorty right now. So straight down through, GE just strolls into the site. Yatska trying to hold off back off the TP. He does manage to get a couple good ticks.
Holy shit.
Still though, Yudotan out for the exchange. Right now, as the skirmish settles, like it's planted.
May has to just try to jump on in here with this shorty and be a little bit of a bait for the team.
Oh, it's going to be so risky as well. He does have the relay, though. Oh, manages to do it. Says to add
No, la polizia, no.
Unbelievable pistol retakes coming through for DFM.
I highlighted it, I think, perfectly.
Bro, next map is
Though.
split, not Haven.
The
I thought it's
the
Haven.
Yoru are going to try and get into the back. You just play that one as best as possible. You buy time for your team to get the rotations over. You find a kill. You find some extra damage there with that Ghost against Patmen.
Good.
Generally, these B-side takes for a comp like this are going to look a little bit more one-dimensional for GE. I definitely feel like they're going to have to play a little bit more of the playbook for the splits coming out into this B-side.
You call it. This is exactly what Yatska was expecting.
Pistol rounds into DFM. Extend out there,
Lead,
looking for a good start. Don't really want to see too much of a force up from Global Esports here with
They're going next map, boys.
They are going to grab something. Marshall for Yudotan. Into the scope of Yatska. And well, Yudotan is just going to be taken down.
Anybody want to have another go? You can still pick that up.
Fake TP des.
Make sure it's not a bit of a poison chalice though.
Oh, Patmen gonna kill him, guys. Patmen gonna headshot
so
Yatsuka in.
You hold it, you die. We'll see.
Okay, in.
Round should always be DFMs in this sort of situation, anywho.
Bro, the angle Yatsuka is holding, it's easily pre-fireable.
Meanwhile, at the rest of the map,
okay,
DFM
not anymore. He moved.
Not really poking around too much. They're very comfortable with their setup.
The angle itna easy pre-fire
really see them give an opportunity to Global Esports. Try and get back in. This line will be superior for Yatska as well. Sees out the leg. Doesn't connect on the shots. It does draw a bit of a rotate from DFM towards the B side, but not too much that you need to completely vacate A.
हाँ बोला कौन जीत DFM जीत गया
almost. They do have the 1 star. Enough for Cess to just go off peak and 2 headshots quickly collected upon. Still though, maybe a shot. Kaide says no.
Oh, these guys are back award, chat.
Poison challenge.
But G looks strong on split, no?
The rest of the team's gone. You weren't juggling this for
Bro, this round is over, so I want to check something. If G loses this
in the round though, for the Global Esports side, could be okay. 10 seconds to go. He will need to
go here, right?
Demise.
Lower 2.
Kame to seal fate.
Again, it's easy game.
For DFM.
If G lose here, they go here, lower round 2, and it's against
onto the own attacking side.
Team Secret or Zeta.
Potentially look for them as well.
Bang sat.
Are we getting a little bit
but
more pacey?
हारेंगे नहीं बोल
around the map? Are we looking to really take these fights against DFM?
Yes, बोल रहा हूँ. किसके सामने हो
सकता है? On the long lines that you're going to be trying to take.
सांप ही कहते अबे वह कौन सा सांप को भाई?
Are going to be situated.
अबे जीतेंगे. मैं क्या बोला अभी उनका स्प्लिट बहुत अच्छा है. Last time one side मारा है.
Workability here in this round for DFM.
As a proud Bangalore RCBN, ये सब देखना पड़ता है. हम लोग को नहीं पता.
Bonus, especially with all the attention brought towards
थोड़ा mathematics.
Stars placed down.
Bro, I thought collateral headshot, dude.
Yudotan is going to be the one to land the first shot.
Yep, and we're just dumping an arsenal of abilities over at A as well for the retreat game. As GE come out on top, player advantage, all healthy across the board as well.
Is that art good?
Nah, I don't very valuable.
I don't think
in those early fights as well.
Who am I to comment? I'm watching them play.
Flashes and Maze relay bolt, for example.
I don't want to be
quite good.
like YouTube chat teaching how to play.
Silence looms
to the ones who are in
Cess.
the highest
Sink
stage.
soon, you'd assume.
With me not being there.
Down he goes.
Bonus जीत गए guys.
B-side open as well.
निम्बू
Kaede
काम नहीं कर रहा है.
immediately into reposition, but can he really hold it off against this incoming onslaught?
Yeah, a little bit late for the rest of the GE team to go and assist Autumn to get in here. The Bulldog starts to spray on down. Harvey takes off May. And it's Akame, who was the one that
G
was
will win
nearly equipped
13-11.
this round.
Managed to find Patmen now. Tries to
Okay.
flick
अभी ये round
across.
जीत गया.
So far, so good. Still got a little bit more to go.
इसके बाद next round इसका ये आ
Utility,
जाएगा.
Positions found.
नहीं नहीं, Pat easily
A
clutch कर
single
देगा.
bullet is all
अभी
he needs, but same can be said for Pat. Takes just a little bit of time. There's at the back a link. But at that point, unfortunately, not quite
Good
checking
damage
out
though,
towards
good
the
damage though.
pillar.
Good damage though.
Maybe we should have given Akame one of those guns to start off with the round. He's shooting like that. Every angle that he's winning it, really trying to style on his opponents inside the server, as well as what we know and love outside of the server.
Body पे ही डाल दिया round.
But falls over,
Headshot
second
मारा.
left foot at the end.
Bam.
there. To
Bam.
Patmen.
I was thinking about Hall.
Boom.
Certainly gave it a massive go though. No sort of angles. I mean, as long as you are holding it nicely and you got that sharp trigger finger, you get the job done. Bonus round though aside, great damage for DFM.
आप किसके तरफ हो? हम G fighting है guys.
For sure.
हम G fighting.
Wow. Just gonna go back into it again. But
G
this time
fighting
with an
forever.
Odin thrown into the equation. Continue to hold.
That's one way to remove an evolved veto.
जीतने वाले साइड पे रॉसी भाई. अबे नहीं ऐसा कुछ नहीं.
Still though, a little bit of you.
ये haters की बात मत सुनो.
GE not able to pass go. Could try and angle for a way to get Crystal the Nightfall and try to maximize chances in that sort of situation. Love a good old bait and switch in art as well with May playing on the line. Kaede to peek out afterwards, see how it fares.
More than capable
Oh.
player. More than capable.
Oh, that was good. That was so good.
Tearing apart the entire GE squad. Just Autumn left, who did have the
Headshot with Odin.
capabilities from
baby.
before, but now
Let's
just
go.
down to the Odin.
अरे नहीं.
Going to be an eco around the corner for GE and a time that we might need to see the coaching staff intervene.
आपकी स्ट्रीम पे आपकी बात ना सुने मतलब क्या होगा? मतलब आपको सुनाई नहीं दे रहे या मेरा आवाज बंद है आपका कान बंद है.
The next buy round is going to be
Wait, we lost? अरे नहीं guys, ये
get through that.
half by था.
Should be a shoe-in.
अभी full by round जीत
for
जाएंगे.
that third map in this series.
अभी देखते रहो. अरे ऐसा कौन हंसता है भाई?
It's pretty crazy to think though that this was G's map pick.
No, this is DFM's.
Oh, DFM, excuse me.
This DFM map pick.
G
Hello?
starting off on defense.
Bang साथ.
Wow. Oh my god, I got that completely wrong. Still though.
I always love looking at these coach cams as well and seeing how vocal you're going to get and who on the server themselves is going to be talking and trying to figure things out as well, right? DFM of old, you did have last year a lot more player involvement as opposed to the coach from what we see being able to speak. You know, it's going to be a bit of a new look for them though. Vors having ideas with the squad, being brought up into this team with Kaede, with Yatsuka.
Finance.
Early days for a lot of teams in Pacific in this kickoff.
A lot of involvement of coaches as well. We'll see
Guys,
how GE
आज तो
recovers,
पैसा पानी जैसा
if
चला गया.
anything. Pistol round for now though.
But we ball.
For an eco.
Dots and Myers cross some T's in these sort of situations as DFM
Eco round यार.
don't overthink
Sheriff में
it.
one tap.
Zap
Taking
away
mid.
all the utility, Patmen to go
Okay.
forward. You've got the double deployment though.
पांच लोग, but you're rushing with the sheriff. Not a good idea, no? You don't rush with the sheriff, no?
Completely setting everything up.
I would rather
Just as soon as
see
he
them
strolls
play
through.
Yeah,
just
having the right
contact
pieces on the board
with
that you
sheriff,
need.
not rush.
As soon as you see all that utility gone,
Maybe
it's
they're
just the
afraid of
immediate
outlaw or
pull away
something
from
or what. I
Art.
don't know.
Pick up
That was
spot
cooked.
as
This game is
well.
over.
No way
Hindustan
that
copper
GE
पे डालो
getting through
पैसा.
cleanly. Just trying
रुको
to
भाई.
dilly-dally through. It's not even a, you know, double
The G
pistol
fighting
attempt
हो रहा
to
है.
jump through for a bait and
Nah,
switch.
that's a bad angle for 5 sheriff to peek.
Shut down immediately by DFM.
Wait,
There's
they had
the
5
11.
sheriff or
Just the
plus 6?
immediate pull away from Art. Pick through for a bait. Well,
through.
Moved.
Oh wait, never mind. They had like 3 sheriffs.
I don't have dash.
I can Prowler. Prowler.
Nothing, go. Just go back, Jess. Go back.
Well, trying to get a little bit of the
What does
style
Udot on
in
character
here
do?
for
Wait, how can
Crystal.
you?
For Autumn.
How long it's been you
The bow and arrow
started?
man is
I
going to
mean,
get the job done.
you didn't watch
That
Valorant
might
or play
seal the deal
Valorant.
on this round in and of itself. Yudotan low HP as well. And with the coffers empty,
भाई अगर जी हार गया तो सच
it's going
में
to be
मेरा
difficult for a
कोई
minute
clip
10 to
switch
try and hold
डाल
these guns
दिया
and also to
infield
just
से
try
हार
and
गया.
find a slip up of spots from DFM. It should
Then
really
I have to
be
convince
12.
everyone that I was
What a
having
key
fun.
ultimate from Akame.
जीतेंगे ना split तो.
Unfortunately, this time Lightning
They have to,
does
right?
strike twice out towards middle. GE looking for other avenues of entry now, but it's a little bit too late.
Oh, the doors are shut at the moment. It's past midnight. It's past party time.
Ooh.
Depending on where you are in the world, of course. Patmen, going to be
G
swimming with
bind
the
is
fishies if
good.
he goes
अबे
through
नशेड़ी
here.
next day split. G
Great
का
with
bind
Dangerous
good
Walker.
करके क्या करेगी अब?
The final two just trying to strut across the
Bro, I can't
open,
believe G
open
is
stairs.
losing on their
They
I mean,
hold separate
not their
angles
map
now,
pick,
but Sess
but
is
still
already signaling to the rest of the
they're
team
losing
to
like
get
in
on
this
through.
score line. It doesn't look close,
Still a
chat.
shock dart
It's not
sniffing
looking
as
close
well.
and it's
Can't
bad.
mention me.
If
wonder how you feel about
DFM
that
goes with a
Divider and
momentum
Harvey.
for
We've
third
seen
map,
some
it's a
shockers
bad
before.
sign. And it's split.
I don't know about this time.
Oi, Bangs up.
Just gonna go down to the guns and the trades. Simple
Oh, and this Akame
clean
guy is
and
dancing.
effective. Akame does
Oh,
walk
they're
away
all
with
dancing.
4K at the end of the round.
Sugoi desne.
Dancing in the server.
Jinx is working.
Outside
Rossi
as well.
DFM is winning.
12 found for DFM, 6 map points to try and put
मेरे
this
को ये
away.
इधर मत
GE
डालो.
in the bin where they just put you in it last map.
मैं कुछ नहीं किया.
That's in his seat.
You know, I didn't actually realize that everybody else on the team can also
join
in on the festivities. I thought only the one with the skin could. So,
What's happening to my beloved
so there
game?
you go.
We're turning into emotes.
Heard it called cartoon shooter before. I mean,
Oh, right. Culture shock. No, I'm kidding.
Watch me.
We love
hey,
it.
we're watching. We're watching.
Show us more, Akame.
We might be watching you guys push us into a third map in split right now. Unless GE have 6 occurrences of a comeback to play for. Well, very difficult, no matter which way you slice it.
Yeah, I'm gonna become a
Yeah, just
professional Free Fire player.
Look for a last-ditch attempt.
And I'm gonna donate you guys
Very
diamonds and
clear
DJ
and
alone.
true. May already positioned out towards back halls alongside his teammates.
They check
but
DF.
Crystal,
I mean, they check
we're
May.
not
sniped
No.
down
We're
one.
not clearing corners, guys.
Come
Why
on.
are we not clearing corners?
Komodo is so upset. The lockdown does go through though, and it forces G to hang back.
I mean,
It buys time.
Oh,
but
wait,
of course,
they don't know
potential away
Batman.
from Patmen. He has to be the one to find the goods here.
they don't know Batman.
Yeah, it's not
Okay,
the, it's not the
they
greatest
know
guy.
Batman.
He's already been read by Kame too. Chef's kiss.
No way
Cosmic
Batman picks
divide
this.
up too. You're just gonna have to go and swing, hope for the best. Relay bolt gets sent out. May continuing to hold, but he's low HP. In
Yeah,
goes the
wow,
Odin.
right.
Akame continuing to stand. He looks for another, but there
Oh,
goes Autumn and
fight
Hobby
another
all of
round.
a sudden with a Phantom Spray.
It's not a round that gives you massive confidence, though, in GE's capabilities to close these rounds, though. It's a dime a dozen that they're gaining advantages on this attacking side. The right reads and rotates.
DJ
Tandem
लोग में
plays
अरे
for DFM
hide
have
क्यों
been
कर
getting
दिया
the
भाई?
job done a lot, and again,
Yo, why did you
it's
hide
6
him?
times,
Unhide him.
right? That's 1 out of 6.
What the hell?
You got to hold on to all of the weapons that you possibly can. Any ultimates that you invest are gone to hinder chances later on. You're okay that one does go by the wayside as DFM. You have provided
गाली दे रहा है.
yourselves
किधर
these
गाली दे रहा है
situations to
भाई?
afford
वो
some
तो
slip
DJ
ups.
लोग
You buy
give
everything that you
बोला.
want back in to the next round. The Op for Yatska. The Odin for Akame, of which is at this A site. GE wanted to try and keep on going.
Alongside me as well on the A site. Well, GE suddenly wanting to back off.
And if they do that, they go into the scope of
Yatsuka,
Yatska.
they
I
have
haven't seen him miss a couple so
Wait,
far.
how many prowlers? Yes.
On a pedestal.
Oh, yes,
though,
both
in
the
this
prowler.
situation
दोनों
should
prowler है उसके पास.
be good for that gold place.
He's got the TP set up now as well.
Okay, thank God.
Okay, Prowler does its thing.
Oh, the shorty's already been
No,
pulled out early by
Adam,
Yatska.
no.
Reads him. Absolutely.
Oh wait.
Well, the rest of the team though trying to pick up
Oh, wait.
pieces now into sight.
Oh, what an escape
What a
strategy from
ult, what a
Yatska.
ult.
Just into the drift.
Insanely close. Kaide out towards the top, manages to find the angle.
What is this
Kristoff
Euro
for the
ults?
trade as well. Where is Akame slowly arriving soon enough?
Shot,
Patmen,
Patmen, shot.
through. Pat instantly domes him.
It's another real neck biter though, isn't it? GE just scraping by. If Crystal doesn't win those fights, it becomes super difficult for Patmen.
Way too close.
Too close for comfort for sure. But within the scrap, GE do hold on. Just this peak right here, straight on towards Kaide.
Can you really scrap for 4 more rounds?
Well, you want to know the problem?
They have to.
Chad, is this
Exactly,
comeback?
Chief.
Overtime?
And all of a sudden now DFM wants to...
I believe. I believe.
Now you got to think better of committing to that fight.
I
by
believe in
himself, even
global
with
esport
overdrive. Rest of his
supremacy.
team, couple without weapon. But I like this
Oh,
initiative
Charlo,
from Akame.
email aa rahe
Has
वापस.
to be very, very careful that
Akame has a
because
gun.
he is committed here, he doesn't get away with nothing.
That's true.
He
High
heard
five as well for
something.
DFM in the round.
Slide off angle, no support from the team. Gonna get
Gone.
brawled out. He is stuck. He does
Gone.
get some damage
Gone.
at the
That
end of the
fade
day
brawler
on
is
Harvey.
so annoying.
Pretty decent.
It is so annoying.
see who's
bro.
on
If
the
you
side.
play aggro,
Chess. That's
it is so annoying.
Coming in from May as well.
They're
Oh,
playing for watch time. Game is
big
over.
ult.
30 seconds to go. Do you give the gun
More
away
use?
as May to a teammate here, to Yartska, and go for the overdrive?
No, it doesn't. Doesn't quite have the time for it. It's going to be a slight bait and switch play.
Short
Be
auto.
going through refract as well. May continue to hold the angles, but unfortunately goes down.
Chat,
to
it's
Euroton,
happening.
The entire site in tatters.
It is comeback.
Don't fancy Kaide's chances at a depth game with
Bhai,
Abaki.
jagdo. Chat, mod, sorry, abhi. I want to see who is strong.
Up all night to get lucky.
Splash.
Gotta hold that one for Darby, I think.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
And then there were 3. They're halfway. DFM.
They need
Okay.
3
Again,
more rounds,
not
guys.
a
3 more
situation
rounds.
right now that you are massively phased. You don't have sweat on the brow just yet.
That's true.
You need 3 more rounds, chat.
So not a full believer in the comeback just yet, but we'll see after
No.
this upcoming full buy from DFM.
There are still layers to go in this map.
Timeout.
And a timeout deployed in here for DFM. Maybe they
Coaches
were
बात क्यों नहीं
skipping
कर रहे time out लेके? अच्छा players बात
Just
कर
a
रहे
little
हैं
bit. Just enough to call the timeout.
अरे
We've seen the full B and A commit
ही
from
बात नहीं कर
GE.
रहा है,
We've
coach.
seen the little pullbacks out towards middle now.
Legitimately though, they have 2 timeouts to play with. If you're holding on to them in this situation, you are very silly.
Not going to leave things up to fate. See what they can string together. It's going to be tough to read though, especially with how the rounds have been going. I'm not going to lie.
I mean, a couple of them in those gun battles have been GE just narrowly winning over
That's
at that
true.
B site. Some of these early engagements, if they do go DFM's way, they get away with 1 player advantage, or you remove one of the pivotal members of GE in a specific execute. Can be closing things up. Heavy lean towards the A site yet again for the 1-1-3, but also not having the Killjoy utility to be the backup of the weaker site. Just Cess over towards B. That is currently where the angle is for Global.
A little bit worrisome, no?
Now, if you're going in towards a bit of a mid-bully play here right now for Global Esports, Kaide's util can shred you. You can also try and find just the kills with the crosshair. That is absolutely gorgeous. He
We lost the comeback,
That should
chat.
be the map for Kaide, stepping up
We
where
lost the
DFM
comeback.
needed it.
Face your fear.
Incredible. Absolutely paints the canvas red, and now, even with the spike down, I'm not sure how you can recover. You place your bets down back into B-Link, but that's also just a little bit telling. Soon enough,
Hiyo, we are
a
going
full
5th map.
army of
Sorry,
DFM
3rd map.
soldiers just marching all around you, Sets, pulling them down into the dirt. It's
Guys, मैं क्या
DFM
बोला?
walking
मैं मारा
away
तो
with their
DFM
map
जीत
pick,
जाएगा, guys.
13-9.
It is as
Not
simple
too
as
phased of a
that.
team
अरे,
after the smacking they got over in map number 1. And had they closed this one at the end of round number 18 before we
Kaide
saw
and
the
May cook.
3 in a row from GE, would have been a 13-6. would have been a good attacking half from DFM that we have just seen absence in so far in the course of this Pacific kickoff. So really well done for them to find.
Yo, Chad, I think this is my time to play Flappy Bird.
And also, I think for me, we get to see GE
I think this
on
is my
Pearl
time
with the
to
same comp
show
we
my
saw on
Flappy Bird
Find.
skills.
And it does make you wonder, is the
It is
change
time.
of going outside of the meta with the
Chad,
video,
it is time.
the current
goat
right
Plays
look,
Flappy Bird.
which had some really good value on a couple of the other maps, in this instance, not so much.
Really, it's a tough question.
Yo, I'm gonna go 200
anyone
scores.
of us have an answer for it. I mean, we did see come pretty effective against a team like Paper X, especially against the Razors. We do see eating up some of the flashes or the relays at certain times.
It does zap a bunch of that utility, the Killjoy utility as well, when you're going full play. The gun game at the end, those abilities are gone. There were definitely times in this one, the crosshair placement was looking a better for the case in point Kaide in that last round. Phase clutches coming on through. Kame getting, like everybody getting done what they can over in DFM. Much, much better showing for them. They are, I guess, treading water going into that map. Now they're starting to float a little bit. Split is around the corner. He's excited to see how this one is going to turn out. Folks, don't go anywhere. Analyst says for now, and then we get Split for the bet.
Great turnaround by DFM there, like the casters are saying. This is a great mental reset to, perform on Pearl, which DFM is good at. The casters were also
Dude,
asking.
what
about
the hell?
veto
I'm supposed to
meta,
make 200,
saying
dude.
No one might have the answer to that, but I think our analysts do. What do you think?
To be honest, I'm not gonna act like I think I can give a full analysis just yet of seeing it, because they did get their first bloods, and then a lot of times they did kind of have the read of where they were going for the site, or they would either play retake for the site, and then they would use the gun game a little bit. So I think as of right now, if you're Frost, you're maybe a little bit more frustrated or a little bit more worried that it seems like they're cooling off in this series a little bit, rather than macro-wise they were completely off. I'm gonna have to watch this one back, and then I think next time on the desk we can do even a bigger breakdown, because right now I don't think it's as big of a macro issue.
We can call it the frustration where things cooled down.
Like that, yeah.
Yeah.
Keep things frosty,
It's getting really deep there. But this is a great performance by DFM, and it was a little bit of a slow start, a little bit of back and forth by these two, and there was a moment where Global could have caught up there, but DFM won their first pistol.
Yeah, they did in the second half. Honestly, the game, it was very, very close, and it didn't start the way that DFM would have wanted. They lost a couple of clutch rounds, which I think we're going to kind of highlight in a little minute. But I think the resilience is the main thing. We'll bring up the highlights now, and you can see what I'm talking about. But yeah, the resilience to not only pick yourself up from the map, one loss where you got absolutely stopped, but you lose this critical 1v1. Selfie clutches up again in the pistol, and then the first gun round after you win the anti-bonus, the 1v1 is won again by GE. Those are the swing rounds that can get very frustrating to lose at times.
Yeah, it is.
Frustrating.
He does it again. It definitely is frustrating to lose those rounds, because
There's another one.
there was a big, I feel like the big shift was when May won that 1v3, and then they got some more rounds on the board, but they were getting picked off actually. When default in here we can see Cess get picked off, they were first bloods, and Autumn was doing really well, 5 and 0 on first kills on defense. So asking this comp to do more on defense, it's a little bit hard to ask more, because they were getting into those 5v4 situations, but then weren't converting after. So as of right now, I don't know if we can see a comp issue really.
I'll resist saying it a third time, what it is. But it must be extremely frustrating to get those first kills, and it's just not converting so, like, not just once or twice, it was way too many times there. But on the other hand, we saw a fantastic performance by Patmen, but May finally stepping up. Let's roll those May lights.
Yeah, the May highlights, you love to see it. I mean, not only May though, Kaide had a phenomenal map, and Kame had his moments. I mean, the whole narrative around DFM here in Kickoff is May had help, and yes, he was instrumental. It was nothing but impact from May, but both Kame and Kaide also put up really, really good performances here from DFM. This is the new era of DFM where you don't need May to do everything, but when he's on his game, I mean, this pistol, the slide in from Leaf, that was very key to win DFM, that pistol that really kind of got them off to the races on this defensive side.
I think this is when DFM is scary, when there is a lot of help from everyone have that one guy that they look to that, okay, if things are going a little bit rough or the game is close, this is the guy that multi-frags, he wins clutches, whatever. And May can be that guy for DFM. And when it's like this, the team is having a good performance, but he's also on top of it.
Bro, this is like frustrating game to play, bro. Flappy Bird, that's a tod dunga PCUC.
Absolutely came through here on Pearl. And as we go into Split, I'm a little bit curious how this will pan out. Both of these teams have found immense success on Split, actually. So now that they're facing each other, I mean, I think there's a lot of arguments about the opponents they might have had.
Yeah.
You know, it might have been in a slightly better time there. But now, you know, they've gotten a lot of practice in. They've tested it out on stage. What's going to happen?
Yeah, I was a little bit surprised that DFM did
Do you
go
play
for
Geometry
Split instead
Dash?
of Haven in
What is
this one.
that?
I was not convinced at all at GE's
Wait, let me
Haven.
check that.
DFM played a decent Haven when they were really good on the defense side against RRQ. They looked solid there, but then they couldn't attack. But against
Geometry
the GE
class?
comp, if they were actually playing that
Oh,
same
Dash?
Haven comp, I think they would have had a fine time to attack. But it could also be DFM.
What is this?
thinking that comp from GE might be a Fugazi, it might be a Fugas.
Okay, let's play this,
It might
chat.
not
New
be
game.
real because it doesn't look like any of their other comps. So they're gonna go where they're comfortable. They won 13-2, but
Start, Bangsar.
Series just yet, and now as the third map decider, I think GE are going to be feeling very comfortable that they can close out this series.
Oh! Oh, this one! Oh, I'm getting dizzy! Oh, migraine!
But they also did 13-2 secret.
Hey, why is it so
I
fast,
don't
dude?
know if you can use secret as a...
Bro, I'm getting dizzy.
the way how they go together, it's good. Defense, the attack side rather, I have question marks at times.
Well, they're
And
starting defense,
so
that's good.
I do think they're gonna have to get a lot of rounds because the defense side
Abe,
is
skip.
question for DFM. So I'm a little bit
Unk
worried
reflex?
going into this one.
इसमें reflex आता है क्या? I feel dizzy, dude. I can't keep up with the speed, bro. I already have motion sickness. अबे वो उतर के फिर से कूदना Bro, these are some cool games I wanna play on.
Solo Yoru style on attack and how they like to pilot it and operate that. So it's up to them to try to pick that apart and showcase that they can start off well here on defense and that they can have a good read against GE.
Yeah, so maybe that's also they understand, okay, if we are going to go going into that. There's a good reason why you're taking this team like you're taking them to
We'll play the double duelist, so you know this is kind of the
Oi!
standard meta comp that you see from many teams.
So whoever suggested me this game, not follow. Yes, science! Okay.
And even up till this
Okay,
very
my
moment, I think
my
this
new
is
favorite game.
a very hard call to decide who is going to be winning this out.
Oh, my new favorite game.
Or
Oh, this is gonna
Global
be insane.
Esports. As we send it back to our casters, Quack and Komodo for the third battle.
You know, I think that's what makes it fun. Is
Aren't
you
match
can't
started?
really
Shut up,
tell
dog.
if there's a definite win or not. But what I can
Bro,
tell is
I'm
that there are a lot of
goated.
fluctuations
I wanna
going
play
on
these games.
Komodo's
Holy
mind.
shit.
He can see that the composition that DFM are running with is the exact same one that PRX ran with.
It's Norm, mate. It's Norm. But is it going to be played normal? I think that's going to be one of the things right now.
question.
GE have showcased some great strengths on the attack
Market
side,
falling.
great adaptability
Market
on
falling.
the defensive side of this map as well. And your sample set that we've seen so far for DFM on this one was against Team Secret, and it was 13-2. I don't even class that, really. I feel like Team Secret are just really slow to start things, and DFM pistol ran for 10 in a row on defense. We'll see if they can do something like that here. Probably not. Good start.
Just right through the smoke.
भाई जी हार गया भाई जी हार गया जी हार गए guys जी
Back in towards garage for GE.
Good timing on the dark cover as well. Completely stop you in your tracks for Global to try and get back in towards this one. You don't need to do anything too unorthodox here as DFM either, of course.
Especially given the positions right now. You can see Kaede marking the end of the other side of vents.
Yeah, let's see if this bandit is something that you want to trifle with as Global Esports here.
There.
Dissipate on the Nebula, try to get on the line.
यार खेलने का
That
मन हो
is
रहा है यार
a
बहुत
shot and a half through the corner of
chat
the wall. Harvey down to 1.
Already a lot of damage.
my ADHD kicking in or what
Apart from Akami, still got Cess.
wanna play
Not to mention Yatsuka just arriving.
Looking for 8k in the name right now. Dare
yo
say
chat
you
कल
won't
एक
even find
मस्त
1K.
ace मारा ठीक है दिखाता हूँ
30 seconds to
Shot,
go. He's still
Yudo.
stuck inside. They managed to take down Akame, but now
Harvey 1
slowly
HP but I think he's still
streaming
gonna
down
kill
to
3
hell.
people with 1
Yatsuka
HP
spots them out again. Paranoia is already sent.
oh
Just
no
needing
Udo
to connect the shots. Spike getting stuck. They get
shot
off of it.
dude oh
That's
la
exactly
oh
what
la
DFM
la
presses
oh la
the
la
issue.
it is Joel
Clean
see you
pistol
guys
round from them from the rip as well. The fact that you do get the 2 kills from Yatsuka should give a little bit of individual confidence for the guy too. Maybe feeling a little bit disheveled from team performance so far in this series. So if this is the time to step up, take control, what a time to do it. Not a lot of answers that this GE comp is going to be able to do with mass deficit situations like that one as well on this attacking side. So they're going to have to get a little bit funky with things and forward some slip-ups to DFM. Challenge for a couple
सट्टा
of
मत लगाओ guys
advantages in the
सट्टा
early
क्या
game
होता है
that we know that they love to go for.
ये राउंड अगर जी हार गया नहीं ये राउंड नहीं अगर बाई राउंड जी हार गया तो
Mate, spraying through the
it's
smoke.
time for
Now,
all of
Crystal.
us to log in our alt account on Twitter and you guys know the
Mind,
drill
it was other
क्या
utility
ट्वीट
that
करना
could
चाहिए तो मैं बोल दूँ मैं आपको भेज
Either way,
दूंगा
though,
Could have been
slow
finished off by the Sting.
enough. You're
अगर
absolutely
जीत
right.
गए तो
Scary
हमको
position,
तारीफ
still
करना
scary
है
no matter
we
what.
have to
Classics.
impersonate like we are supporting G
Buy up.
we say well
Still
played
gonna go
we
back up
do
towards
all the
middle
stuff
though,
okay
and
हार गया
already
तो
spotted them
नहीं
as
छोड़ेंगे
the paint shells lined up. Plus Cess once again into
hate
garage,
watch
hiding
hate
in
watch is
smoke
real
now.
अबे सिटी
Whoa,
चलेगा
what?
Flipping the map.
Okay.
oh wait oh wait
Going
oh
through
wait
to CT.
oh wait this guy's
Kaede
dead
already sees it, as well as Yatsuka.
Oh,
Able to
Yatsuka
take
gonna
down
kill everyone
1v1s right now. Continuing to go off. Go pop off, King.
Enemy remaining.
Just Yudo time to see if there's going to be any extra
30
lick of
seconds
damage that he
left.
can throw into the mix in this round with the
yo Hamkani
stolen
that is
bulldog at
racist
the moment.
please no racism
Gonna
please
be able
holy
to
shit
bite on towards them.
you all are
No,
getting
he's not
education in
coming for it.
2026
We saw previously as well these players come out in the Nongshim Full Sense game, right, when Full Sense was trying to flip the map.
stop
We
being
saw,
racist guys holy shit
Nongshim get the better of them once with SKRossi playing on the site. I highlighted with our good friend Chobra. I wanted to see in those scenarios, if you flip in the map, anyone that was playing on-site to potentially play ramp gives you a lot more strengths. There was that adjustment that came through. So I am wondering for DFM, are they going to be maximizing situations in this series where Global do look to get a little bit tricky with it in the back lines? Because
G
they
getting
are gonna
cooked
try and
अबे
keep
अबे
it
ये
up.
round
They
ये round
are
ये
gonna
round
try
ये
and
round
play this
ये round हार
different
गए तो cook
style of split that is, I would say, unique to them globally currently in this map, just by nature of the comp that they play.
Oh.
We'll see if it does happen at some point. For now, though,
Fake teleport. They know they want to fight mid, eh? नहीं नहीं, जा रहे, जा रहे.
Players there for DFM as well, to be honest with you.
Akame.
Very forward line for Akame.
Off
however.
angle. The dry swing.
GE.
Yeah, good double pick. Good double pick.
Swing together.
That was a good double
what's
pick.
around the corner. May for the paint
Bro,
shells
Patmen
and
lurks
for
are
the
good in
fight
this map,
as
no?
GE all relocate together.
On against PRX, he cooked with Viper.
Still slowly but surely building on forward. Off towards ramp now. They've taken heaven. Spam's going through into screens all of a sudden, and Pat still.
Okay, do it.
From Cess if he sticks this over towards the flowers. Yeah. And Crystal reads that.
There's no other way to win that
round.
round.
You got to be aware of these sort of things. They don't know exactly
chalega. Not a bad play. Not a bad
The
play.
lead will drop in a mere second as Patmen will drop a Yardska for a flawless round for Global Esports. Those are the ones that you're, again, kind of
Girja yaar,
as
nifty.
DFM, but that's just your bonus round. You play it as a bonus, with this round being what you put your eyes on towards. I did see a glimpse of an operator being purchased up by Yardska. Keen to see value from that immediately.
100%.
Nice, Pat. Nice veto.
Oh, there's a good response out
Sabnam
from
bol
GE,
diya.
though. We'll see how they work their way around an incoming operator.
I hope there was a nice Harvey as well at the end of that one from Autumn, because he just named every other player. We didn't get the tail end of that one. Here's that operator that I mentioned though. Prowler not able to go too deep. Flash to off-put Yardska. The line, the challenge, the clone even missed. Operator revealed in the rounds now. Yeah, are we fake cloning? Gotta always be. They're both watching that one.
Let's see, why aren't you supporting G? Bro, I am supporting G. What do you mean?
Yeah, you have to break the haunt in that situation. Good awareness from
my alt account
as
doesn't,
well. We do see
but
some
my main
very
account does.
sneaky lurkers on Vipers when it does come to the map in split. I know everyone should have an idea of the player in mind on that one. We'll see later.
Batman, no. Oh, nice jiggle, Batman.
by the
Oh my,
wayside.
but he won't expect me, right?
Oh, wow,
He won't expect me, right? Nah, he won't expect. Oh wait.
Still, though, at the same time, you hear the evolution
Oh, wait.
through.
Oh,
You start
Mike's
to
put it in.
wonder. May wanting to go in for the kill.
That was so smart, yeah. That was so smart.
Olaroos though trying to draw attention
Autumn got a
to
kill in
the
B and they're going
site.
a W
And
call,
that's not
W
the
call.
Ideal scenario where
W
Global
call.
Esports want to try and finish that one over towards the A site now, where Akame does sneak in towards the site, but to play this individually, it's going to be a bit of a challenge as the curtains may close sooner than Global think with this May flank.
Yeah, attention brought away with Akame shooting against them as one. There goes May.
Nice,
Unfortunately,
Javi.
shot down with
Important kill,
Javi
dude.
flicking to the back, so good little reaction, but can you stick it on?
What an
2v2.
important kill. This round is very, very
Autumn
important.
on
Very,
30
very.
HP. He's got the right position. Very narrow focused are these DFM members. Going to the rafters, going to site. Autumn. Got to be salivating on this one. Gets the initial pick.
And down towards Javi. Just continues to anchor around the site.
Oh, chat. I have a bad feeling, chat. I have a bad feeling,
Does
chat.
have an idea of where Autumn is.
It's not playing it for Autumn though. Kaido's playing this perfectly.
Stafford
Oh,
time, clicks at the right moment. Just enough to stick
I
the
think he
defense
should have
at
just
the end.
TP'd.
DFM up 3 to
Maybe
1.
he should have just TP'd side.
That 2v2 goes very differently if Harvey's able to find the kill in the smoke for sure.
Maybe he should have TP side.
I mean, they would have won it, right?
NT though,
Unlucky
NT
that
though.
that one doesn't pay dividends on the efforts that Global Esports had to try and dig for to come back into
Guys, I
this
think
one too.
G is low-key cooked here.
Draw the attention to that B site for the team to
I think
get
G
in
is low-key
towards A.
cooked.
That's where
Good
Maeve
night.
down the ramp. Quite crucial. Cut off Crystal's rotations. As mentioned, Spike not planted for any sort of favourable spot for Autumn. Try and close that round for Global. A bye permitted here.
Like
for
so
the
far, they're
attackers,
getting
but that's it.
round
If
buys
this one
after round.
falls, DFM will certainly look to go on a bit of a run on the defensive side, you'd assume.
Ooh, hello. Just aware for now, trying to piece things together. GE still biding their time towards A.
May holding on to this this nade rather for a little bit. He's going to to say, has a Seize nade combo if they do want to do so, with Akame playing towards this A side.
I don't know why anyone will support GE from India. No Indian player, just sucks to see that.
Because
Yeah, it makes sense, but at least you can say like they are the first Indian org who are there. You know,
so unless you're sending in the clone
you
first,
can support the
it's gonna be a bit
org,
of a challenge to get in here
and you can still
without
support the
taking any
players.
damage.
They're insane.
Goodness.
I don't think
Surely
nationality
enough,
should have anything to
Kickoff
do
swinging together,
unless
and he
it's like a
managed to
World
take him
Cup.
down. Yatska, though, arriving on the site
In
with
a
this big
IPL,
old
I'm
boom
pretty
stick.
sure
Unfortunately, not quite landing the shot. Well,
you don't
pop
care.
flash twice.
Oi, 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 oi.
Just to buy time, dodge around the bullets. Kaide out from heaven. GE
What the hell are they doing?
They arriving on the site, able to take down a couple as he goes down in. Pat, long journey all the way through spawn. And that's enough time for May to take down all the players.
Yeah, this layering is looking pretty atrocious from Global Esports at the moment. It's almost feeling very one-dimensional in the way that DFM need to counter it. Even if you do disregard a couple of the ghost bullets from the operator, there's no way that Patmen can win this round unless he finds the kill onto May, and the job is just done
Batman,
already.
anti-Batman.
DFM do get on by with the 4th round.
Guys,
I feel like we need
chalo.
a coach chat at the moment as Patmen does find May.
GG,
at the
tail
tail
khatam.
of that one.
नहीं but I defensive है अभी तक defense है.
Such a
अच्छा entry frag मारा यार फिर भी क्या हो गया? What the hell?
thing to think about, you know, it's clearly not exactly competition.
Oh, okay.
Anything like that, but
Now I know what happened.
definitely needing to tighten things up for the side of GE. They
Atane.
will still continue through though into the upcoming round of the half bye.
It's a good awareness on the half-buy as well, knowing the money situation of DFM. Down to the lighter shields and a couple of lesser weapons, so the drift going in first and foremost is going to be good, but can you get past this A-choke to bring the spike in towards the site? The Nightfall will push DFM back at the ramp to situate a bit of a scenario for GE on the plant position.
It's Pat as well, dishing out some good damage. Paint shells already spent towards ramps.
Yep, 5 versus 5, no pit in play for Pat.
Oh, Pat!
He's trying to do things up at the ramp, and he's
Holy!
Kame down.
Oh my goodness, the confidence still flowing through with him.
Push the molly है.
Now, so they are aware that they are
Oh, they woke up.
And that's exactly
They
what
heard me.
Out from May and
They heard
Spencer.
us.
And May was already damaged really early on, remember?
Right,
Not much you could do here with that weapon. So an
Ooh.
upgrade and maybe tail between your legs to get out of here.
Oh,
You
they heard
cannot
us,
get
chat.
through that divide. It is job done.
I miss
GE
Patman from Breeze.
come out with
Patman
the round.
अभी खेला ना अभी खेल. अच्छा.
Full on saving it for the upcoming rounds. Incredible way to break through though nonetheless. Pat.
The problem is as well,
single-handedly.
you wanted to see a little bit more upgrades come on the side of GE, hoping for the Vandals or the Phantoms that DFM are holding on towards. You don't want to see Harvey hold on to the Stinger perhaps, so maybe you just throw that off the edge and upgrade yourself into this round, because this is a moment in time for Global Esports so they can stabilize a little bit on their own attacking side. They are able to break through DFM in this next one.
Okay, result, guys.
Fair enough.
Because it is just going to be the two guns that DFM will be equipped with in this
दो
round.
गन है but रेस का
Opportunity
ult
to
भी
see which
है.
way a showstopper can go
क्या
as
eco round
well.
में use करेंगे ult?
See if there is the idea to play around the likes of the Veto Interceptor.
Starting things out a little bit quiet for now. Yatska
Oh,
peeking down middle.
Just needs to make sure he doesn't go for another jump spot, so the dark cover timed nicely. A very passive approach from near everyone around the map if you do disregard Yatska's forward position, but it is still passive to a degree. He's not going to be too silly enough to overcommit by himself, so get out of there. Look to greener pastures as Akame is going to find Patmen pushing by himself.
Oh no, no,
As we
no,
go
that was
after
bad.
past several rounds now.
Wait, now don't tell me Yudo is gonna try
Yudotan
peek.
does decide to go re-peeking. Uh-oh.
Nah, there is something wrong. Timeout after this for sure, I think.
Round over.
3v5?
Need to see Crystal go huge here. Kaide looking at him with a pistol and maybe a promise.
Best case scenario, Crystal get one peek and they walk away.
That May might find the wrong timing for, but as soon as he hears any information, he is going to be in a potentially unexpected
Oh,
position.
Crystal is dead.
Should be good for Crystal as well, unless Crystal goes through the vent. So he's going to be.
Oh, he went through the
counting
vents.
stars. If you have watched back this game, that this one has come into play, but the audio cue will give Akame all of the awareness that they need
May
on
is
the
smart.
DFM side.
May is smart. May is
All
so
the traps
smart.
laid out. for DFM to spring
ये
through
round भी गया.
Akame off to the third.
10 seconds left.
Soon
Alt
enough,
account
the
में आना
spike
पड़ेगा
planted
guys.
as well, and
लग रहा है.
unbeknownst to GE, should be good for the kills. Does go in for
Wait,
the
wait,
wall
wait,
bang.
wait, wait.
Automancer's back.
One enemy remaining.
Okay, don't wait.
Down.
Oh wait, oh, no, no,
Go
don't wait.
GE.
And then there were 5 for DFM. Effort by the pushers that they don't go too hungry for as well rewarded. GE going straight in towards their crosshairs. Patmen and, of course, Yudotan over at the A side. Bit of a leaky tap that you need to seal up.
Nah, not needed.
Sometimes the rounds do just happen one at a time with delays in between.
Enemy.
But it's
Good
easy
rewards
to
for
just
DFM as
watch and
well.
tell कि what is he
Still
doing because
yet
हमको पता है enemy किधर
have a
किधर
need
है
for
but
coach
हमको नहीं
intervention,
रहता.
it would seem.
DFM is having
Coming
fun.
into the big old buy around for both of the squads in the server, looking a little bit better stacked for DFM 2
Not
in
looking
the
good.
alt domain.
DFM switching things up a little bit though. May continuing to spam through with the
भगवान
toxic
भी नहीं
screen
चाहता
while you
जीते.
got Cess alongside Yatska inside garage.
1.5
भगवान
kills,
भी नहीं चाहता जीते.
sub 50 remaining. A lockout smoke in towards Garage as well. It is the best start of a round you want for DFM once more. Yatska, this timing is just before the gate crash.
Ooh.
If GE were aware of the 110 component, could have potentially found him in transition too.
It's going to putting G in a really awkward position. Going to go through with the TPs.
Hoi!
Decoy out from DFM.
Kaide, what doing?
Yatska continue to play around back sight.
Wait, what?
Perhaps sending out Paranoia to slow things through, but it's just enough. GE
Good trades, 2v2.
Early pit, but it's the rocket that goes in
the
as
rocket,
well.
yeah.
Now Harvey to try and pick up the slack.
Javi?
Stuck in the back
Javi
of
clutchy?
sight. 1 versus 2 for the leader of GE, but just absolutely found by May. They were here to shut that one down. And now we are begging, I think, a little bit.
Just
right
found
now for
out
Global
May was in
Esports.
21
This
and all
attacking
this
side,
team in LCQ. Wait, are
a
you
little bit
serious?
woeful with the great
Are you
leads that
serious?
DFM are coming out with, not being drawn too heavy for the early engagements as well, which is, you know, quite crucial for them, right? GE want the early extremity engagements, properly so. If you're not giving it to them, they have to adjust, and then it looks a bit sloppy.
Not quite finding it just yet. Meanwhile, still holding out for a possible timeout, but now...
Wait, really? He's playing
two.
initiator.
You see the veto
Holy
utility
shit.
and a Prowler
Full
going
time
in towards
duelist.
main as well. You kind of feel comfortable that this might be a all-in scenario for GE over at this A site.
G खत्म.
You've got rotations immediately coming over.
Old
from
G
West,
back.
be able to bolster up
Hey,
this one too, and then you can just go for a bit of wayward
Only
sprays through the walls. That you
alt
can
account
refresh,
पे ना,
refresh with the dark
सब
covers
बात करने के
available,
लिए.
but eventually a gap. Stingers will draw close.
Oh, especially with the Nova Pulse going in. GE trying to close in the distance, but at the same time, May still watching for the angles out from Elbow. It's a Kame to swing through all of a sudden. Magic pop on top, but Pat
Goaty
finds
tight
quick
gameplay,
doubles.
what?
Not enough as Kaide comes streaming in.
Bro,
There is some
what
damage
is this?
for GE in the
वो लोग
round,
जैसा
but
G breeze में
almost
मारे इनको वो लोग
inconsequential
ऐसा
when you
split
consider
में
that
इनको मार रहे like
the
rounds are not even
situation is
close
still
kinda.
looking great for DFM.
Bang sat GG.
I'll have buy again to go in. And look, everybody. Chit chat time.
Time out.
So all
Oh,
they
May
need, it feels
change his
like, for
crosshair.
the camp of Global Esports at the moment.
And he
This
used
one
his
not gone
Phantom.
for the game plan that they'd seen so far on this map in the last 2 times. We were wondering a little bit as well in this veto situation, right, for DFM. Why did you opt for Split instead of Haven? My processes were going in that you've got to have some good antis and you've got to have a really good fundamental understanding on how you want to be playing your defensive side against GE's attack, and then also how you're picking up your own
This
misgivings
is
on
specific
your
to
attack
the
side
full lamers
against
video.
the game, like every map in the grand scheme of things. So far, if you're coming out with this trajectory, if you're coming out with a
I don't
attempt to, I'll say it, attack side,
It's more like
not going to be as phased about if
I don't
this
know.
was
Hard
your
to explain.
expectations, if you were putting everything on your defensive side looking structurally sound.
Welcome to the stream, Rishi.
This definitely does look sound and perfect.
Gi khatam? It's not gi khatam, bro. Split at split defense, and when you play split attack, oh my god, it's so annoying, bro. When you start attack on split, it's so annoying unless you get like pistol rounds or some. Yeah, it's so annoying. It's so annoying to play.
Is the adjustment going to be an operator on this attacking side for Autumn? A pit immediately in towards mid, and this composition.
Another hard round. It's a hard round to win for G again.
Clone to try and get in.
And if they lose this, they have a broken by next round.
Situation of space that GE see in towards mid. Gonna have to look to the other
mid is
side.
entirely locked down, so it's easy for the Yoru to play.
Of DFM that they don't care. They won't push too hard.
One Prowler west. Okay, B contact is good with another Prowler.
Prowler's going in at the A site. That'll find Patmen, by the way, off yonder as Yartska.
He's gonna use another Prowler backside. He has, right? Yeah. Oh, nice jumping. Nice jumping.
Swing from Autumn.
And now you get the drift as well. This has to almost be go time. You have to play on the space that you found right now.
They gotta go, no? They gotta go or they lose.
How many players might be on the backside of B?
Perhaps until a drift comes in.
Wait, no, YSS has
a local
not.
player right now coordinate a play for Global Esports. Drift in, see everything that is there.
Nice
sees, by the way, to try and finish.
Nice boys.
Spray the body.
Yeah, they played well this round.
May and Akame, the A players, which GE should know. Now to see if they can get this done.
30 seconds left.
Should be clear as day. Only 2 left. Plus you got the angles covered, so a save, a full save for DFM at this point. 2v5, too difficult.
And at the cost of just the drift for GE as well. They'll hold on to everything else that they require to try and make this a 7-5.
Bro, G need at least 4.
So
at least 4 to play the defense.
Round.
If they get anything less than that, they have to win pistol or else it's over.
How many more are on the flip side for DFM for this half? You required the coach input to change things.
Bangalore to Hyderabad, Bangalore to Chennai, train का बे यार क्या budget में कुछ भी announce किया bro, माँ कसम. I lost money today. I lost money in FNO, I lost money in my portfolio, everything is shit. My mom has the most investment returns that I could ever do in my life. Land and gold, kids. Land and gold. Equity shit. Equity market. Shibalo machincha. I don't want to talk.
Absolutely. With first couple of traces here and there, not quite able to purchase up in full, I think.
Actually, Habi, you need to epic.
A couple of light shields here and there.
You're going over towards this A site, you know it's going to be the fade raise.
Your mom gold investor? It's not invest, she just buys gold. Whenever she gets money, she just buys. And whenever I get money, I invest in stocks.
Really focused on towards a bit of a ramp spot right now for
so it's she does gold, I do stocks, and I'm on negative. Bangsat.
I wonder if you're gonna try and take this as a dry fight, Patmen. That would be ill-advised.
Oh, Batman is back.
That he is very hungry and
Batman is back. They got 4 rounds.
Right underneath.
They got 4. Hola.
Down the ropes. Autumn finding the shot in.
The timeout.
All that's left is just Cess.
Job's done.
Timeout.
Recognition at the moment, it would seem for GE that DFM are
whenever
not
I
going
get
to
money,
be
I get gamble and
a lot of
don't gamble.
A lot of these extremity positions, they're going to be holding back a little bit more.
Take my word, gold will crash once again as it's growing. Okay, bro, I'm taking your word. For how much you're giving me?
The only real reward for Cess is going to be having a gun for the squad in the next round as well. Not a lot of value with from the shadows already online. Hold your utility, sure. See what you can do to try and maybe cheese the last round of the half. You're going to be forcing in no matter what for DFM, but will it be with a Phantom?
Shanks was remembering you today. He said he was in your streams a few days ago. Really? My stream?
Got a little
Shanks?
bit of time to go. The whole team starting to
The
go
goat?
all around.
Yeah. I do like the slight awareness as well from Autumn to hang around.
Bro, I can collab with so many streamers for watch party to play and stuff. If I'm a full-time content creator, I swear to God, it would be so much fun.
A little bit lighter load for DFM coming into the last round of this half, but I still do feel like they would have felt like enough on the defensive side at, finding 7. Now I start to wonder if this goes 7-5. Is it enough?
Nice spot, bullet.
Really is the thing that you want to think about, isn't it? While the final
Become
round
one?
plays
No,
out.
it's boring, guys.
Secondary op being brought out by Javi this time.
You don't get the same
On the
adrenaline,
line, but no showstopper
you know,
on the side of May.
the
You'll
dopamine.
not care about the rest of the utility.
The serotonin.
As Kaide is spotted in towards mid. And ultimately, Yartska could be a bit of a bailout.
He said that you
strategy.
raided his streams a lot before. Yeah.
Online,
Yeah.
because this is certainly a round that you
Back
can try
then,
and dump everything in as global.
I used to
Esports,
raid
and
every
want some
player.
Answers for the Japanese side.
Really
Passiveness over at
before
the A side
ending
again,
the
not
stream, I used to raid
ending with
someone every day.
choke itself.
Does continue to keep.
What do I do
the
keeping
enemy
everything for
invested, though.
myself?
Now slowly begin to move through garage. Yatska.
Oh, I don't know if they were spotted just yet. It's a bit of a bait play to sneak Yatska in to do something very large.
TP could expire as well.
Oh, it will in just a second. That's why he's incentivized to go looking. And, well, that's what
7-5 chat.
That's
They got
exactly
7-5.
where G will
Cess!
press in and execute. Cess getting hit by Nightfall. As well as
Paranoia, no?
he just ran into the open before the smokes had even gone down. He's very lucky to still be alive.
Okay. Okay. Good paranoia. Now it's gonna come.
I don't know what's on the other side of the smoke, but
Look at Batman.
might be a slight mistake.
Guys, look at
Cosmic divide
Batman.
up. Billy's
Look
coming
at the
back
look.
through.
He's gonna win this round.
Landing perfectly, but
He's
it
gonna
doesn't
win
quite
this
land
round.
onto Yudotan thanks to the evolution.
Never
They
mind.
will just continue to push
Never
through.
mind.
Hunting
I
down
don't know
Frag
what
by
Frost said
Frag.
in
And
the
from what we've
timeout.
seen so far as well for
They
GE,
won
They have had these calls.
4
to go
rounds
and
in-
flip
no,
the map
3
to
rounds
go
in a
end
row.
Over at A. That's why May was still sitting all the way
Whatever he
deep
said it
towards
would.
main, thinking that was going to be a possibility. But now, position noted. Imagine a bloody world if this was a 1 versus 5 to keep DFM in
नींद
this
तो आ
round.
रहा है
He's
बढ़िया
going
वाला.
to be finding some isolated
सुबह-सुबह ही
kills,
उठा था
but
आज.
Mr. Patmen says no. 7-5,
बहुत
some
जल्दी.
recoveries from GE, but Quack, was 7 enough for DFM from what we've seen
No.
already?
No, 7 is not
don't
enough.
Think so just
7 is
yet,
not enough.
which makes more importance on this pistol round coming.
It's a very, very tall task. One that they sorely need just to be able to push this all the way through. I mean, they made all that progress up on Pearl, but down towards Split. It feels like Yatska's beginning to fall off a little bit. I mean, we saw him buy out the operator. Such a crucial role as well, but the whiffs coming through here and there, man.
3 rounds is what they put up on the attacking side against Team Secret to close the map. Of course, they did start off with 10 in a row on the defensive side, for those that may have missed that one. It was Yatska really slipping up in there as well. But he did deliver a bit more in the previous map, so I was hoping individually that he would be able to carry that over in towards this one. Same for Cess as well.
He was doing pretty well when he was in chamber.
It's going to be quite the crucial pistol, though, to get off to a good start in the next half. I think as well on these defenses, we are going to probably see, if history serves, very different choke point plays. Global Esports are going to be pushing, are going to be challenging, are going to be happy to try and take a fight towards you. Even if they are behind, they need to not change a lot of their game plan and style on this map. But again, you also then have to consider if DFM are aware of this, which they should be, having seen it twice already in Kickoff with this exact composition that they should have prepped well for.
This pistol round. If G gets this pistol round, we are back in the driving seat. I mean, they're already in the driving seat. क्या लग रहा है? B hit और B पे कोई नहीं है. Autumn fast rotate towards B.
We'll see on the defensive side.
We're hoping that this is going to be more of an alpha side situation.
Walk up, execute.
And it may very well just be DFM getting in free of charge and going for an early plant.
Oh no, that reveal, Patmen. No, not a good range for a frenzy fight.
Don't like the frenzy at that distance.
Nah, yeah. That distance, frenzy.
Tough way to recover for the remainder of GE.
Yeah, 5 versus 3, but a safe plan.
Really walk
Oh, Yudo. Oh,
off.
short,
Just
man.
able to
Short,
get one,
holy.
but once again, utility not really.
Still
favoring
winnable,
him, still
2v2,
finding
2v2.
more shots. Kaide
Oh, 1v2.
rolling all the way up.
1v1.
Down onto it at the end. He's managed to spot them down. Goes for the reload. Crystal up for the hunt. also needing to reload. They're both running out of ammo, just enough for Kaide to find the right opportunity.
They knew exactly where Kaide was coming because he falls in towards the chokehold in that 2 versus 2, but you couldn't quite finish off the kills. And I mentioned for a very, very specific reason.
So unlucky, Chad. So unlucky. That was so close.
There was recognition in that moment from
that hurts. That hurts.
That they don't need to
See?
kind of
so
take
unlucky.
the fight over at the tower towards Kaide, but they do. There was an opportunity for them to just focus in the 2 versus 1 for the slight timing to get on towards the spike, but instead trying to play on the lower HP stuck scenario of Kaide in the chokehold, and Crystal cannot allocate the shots
huge
to get
clutch,
the 1
huge clutch,
versus 1.
huge clutch.
I feel like DFM had the beginning, Global had the middle, but DFM had the end.
It's Jor, baby. Wait.
This way, the end might draw near. Crystal thwart it. Out with the clash.
Javi?
Kaide at the trade. Javi gunned down as well. Back on the site, so a pretty clean plant. Minimal damage sustained for DFM.
NT by G says.
Autumn just has his selection on where he wants to try and navigate for some damage here.
One should have went for defuse.
No, I don't spotted by Cess and even just finished.
Your teammate is fighting you. Run for defuse or what?
As the pickle round, the pistol round is doubled for DFM.
There's a green skin.
I wouldn't know. Is it going to be a bit of a bonus scenario, though, for DFM to look to try and take a series here and continue a middle bracket run? Definitely going to be too early to tell, but we know all of those watch party goers are going to be very happy for them finding these rounds, having a 4-round lead. An important one here that is going to be every member of DFM challenging straight towards this A side of the map. That is going to be a little bit of a pressure cooker scenario for Javi. Maybe even more for the guys over at the tower side.
Bonus round. Nice, Yudo. Nice, Yudo.
A couple more kills, perhaps for Pat as well, laying out a trap. Eating a seize, though, and unfortunately turns away the wrong second.
I'm seeing a lot of mistakes at the moment on these decisions to take these fights.
Nice Autumn. Nice Autumn. Good position, Autumn.
Is a good push.
Easy 2 kills. Unless...
Kaide was aware of it.
Okay, they're not aware.
Slip in, now holding the angle. All of a sudden, feeling the pressure to take the fight on against Autumn. He thought to TP, but that's where Akami goes.
He tried to fake it just then.
Awkward as heck. Crystal coming back through. But this is where things could get really dangerous with 1v1s. Crystal, no!
Are we switching guns?
Javi now. Walking on forward, looking for Cess.
Oh,
where
he missed out.
The Nightfall
he missed
sent by Akame clears so much. You've got the stars.
Oh man, this is no, dude. Honestly, so many mistakes, bro.
You know, you were talking about the watch party. Conversely, for the coaching booth right underneath us, I can only imagine what Frost is going through.
Nah, 5v3 bang. I think you just go away, no?
Seen in the coaching booth for Frost, the sentence is probably, what are we doing? With some hand animations. That is a extremely sloppy round to come through from Global in a lot of those moments too. Having second, having third challenges on ropes.
Oh, Frost is pissed.
Going on around corners.
It's absolutely derailed.
And that's going to be drawing out a timeout immediately from Frost in a bonus round of DFMs that they should have, for all of the normal reasons of this game, had no interest in finding. That really sets them up here on this side to try and narrow the gap to victory.
पहला मैप जैसा खेला जी I mean Patmen अभी तो
these are the moments you need to make sure that you aren't scared as well. For those who might have just been joining us, this is going to be a middle bracket game too, don't forget. So the loser is not going to be down and out, but they are going to be in a lower bracket, and it's a bit of a gauntlet run to try and contend with for that third
lower bracket. बाप रे, ये लोग खेलेंगे Team Secret यहाँ.
Which would have been really nice if G got it.
They would have. Yes, they would have.
But here we are.
It's good usage of the intercept up, actually, there to.
Oh, smoke! Smoke gone?
Cloud. So, see if that's going to be worth it over there for Crystal now, as you've got immediate rotations from Patmen. and the rest of the squad towards
Shot,
the
dude.
B
Shot,
site.
dude.
And, well, it's wrong. Everybody gonna have
Take
to run on over
on.
towards the A side if that's where DFM recognizes it's going to be weaker at the current juncture.
If you had a better PC and internet, would you be streaming both on YouTube like your yeah, for sure. I think I would have dual stream.
I mentioned Patmen for a specific reason here at the moment because he has to be kind of self-sufficient on this site. Because I wouldn't mind a world in which Harvey does skedaddle on over, and then you can play on your own toxic screen.
If G lose this, they go lower bracket. Yeah, one last chance.
Chokehold destroyed.
After this, if any game they lose, they're
A
gone.
little bit telling, right?
But I don't think they lose to
This
Zeta
tells you
or
that you can't go vents.
Team Secret.
It's gonna be a dirty situation. If you go
way.
by yourself, you're looking for a little bit of timing. The worrisome scenario is just Autumn because he's got no escape route right now.
30 seconds
Just a
left.
flash and an angle. He will be able to find the first
Spike down
pick,
A.
but instantly traded. Now DFM hiding.
And we've lost our tower control, and we're still knifing out.
Slight timing from Yudotan perhaps, though, but it's still one that's been intentionally left open. DFM quite aware. These kills could go really south really soon. Kaide quick with
Shot,
the trade.
Harvey.
Though.
1v2,
Sheriff.
doable, doable.
You can immediately see the switch up in positions as well from Cess. Not hungry enough to give a 1 versus 1.
If Harvey gets this clutch, oh my god.
Smokes to obfuscate the
10
vision.
years contract.
And also reviewing locations.
Oh
but Cess
my
not able to
god.
take the duel. It's down to it
NT,
onto the
NT,
spike
NT.
where Yatska was lying in wait.
And then there was 11 for DFM. It's going to look to be another
The SLT boys
uphill
look so good in
battle for
Ascension, but
Global
are playing
Esports
just
trying to
average
get
in
back
Kickoff.
into this map,
The
just
competition is also
likewise
different,
of
na?
Pearl.
Ascension se or Pacific mein.
Whilst the evolution is going to be online for Yudotan, we're waiting to see.
We are dying
just what the
off
evolution
guard,
as a whole
so
looks
many.
like coming in towards this one right now for Global Esports, because they had just felt, you know, very below par essentially in the way that they've been playing this map.
Bring them down.
Договори con straight away. The break it. Two.
I can take back and you pick.
Autumn on a very ambitious line at the moment, but needs to make sure he doesn't give away the goods, which he
Shot,
does
Autumn,
not.
shot.
Swing on out onto Yatska.
4v5.
But will it be advantages converted or
Huh?
not? He doubles on down.
Which means you definitely don't want to go back towards 8. Peeking out top mid now.
Oh, Yudotan had to be careful as that smoke did bloom. Would have been a 2 versus 1.
For a game-changing scenario with the showstopper perhaps, but not quite the launching pad just yet.
Oh, Chad.
Go on
Oh,
through
Chad.
further enough.
They
then
might lose
maybe
this round. Oh
that
no.
kill
Oh
could have been it.
no.
It's 5
Okay.
versus 3, and those are 2
They just
advantage
keep playing-
numbers for
they
DFM.
just
taking
keep
those
playing
as 2
1v1.
versus 1s. It's good confirmation, don't get me wrong.
Oh,
It's
he saw
spotted by
him.
Cess, not aware right now.
Ah,
Harvey taken down.
no.
This is looking to be a massive conversion round for DFM.
30
Might even
seconds
give
left.
them match and series points.
Spike
Autumn
planted.
in with Dimensional Drift. A little bit desperate to look out for as much as possible. If Crystal can find the frag,
Nah,
he's
bro.
looking the right
Save
way.
the op, I
Man,
guess.
quick to respond.
But for
Now the flash goes out.
GG.
Just one guy
GG.
against the whole of DFM. He elects to save out for the up instead. You're up 5-12 now.
That is a lost in the source moment from GE right there.
Oh.
Yeah.
Taking battles that they did not to, and the
Bro,
dimensional
it was a
drift of Autumn
5v3,
saw
you know.
May, confirmed May, and Crystal just looked like he didn't hear it.
I am speechless.
Nah, actually,
Not
a
quite
lot of
sure.
mistakes here. I don't know why.
I'm
I
finding
don't
not
know.
right now because DFM are playing these rounds very wisely.
True.
They have, ever since we forget about the first map, I've been a lot more impressed by the way they've been navigating majority of these rounds as opposed to how GE have been.
Match point.
I mean, so
And I mean, this is the team that came into this with one of the worst attacking percentages so far.
Yep.
They are on a flawless run on the attacking side of this split map at the moment against a composition of DFMs that is defensively
Who
strong.
died in
they
vents?
just won a 3v5.
Oh.
They won a 3v versus 5. They did.
It's pretty incredible. They're definitely doing things right, but for most of us on the outside looking
When I
in,
was
we
streaming
can
rank,
only
not
wonder
today.
what's going on with
आज थोड़ा
GE.
काम है.
Meanwhile, for DFM,
कल
this
करूँगा.
could be
कल से
the round.
कल से
All
full
out for
consistent.
Yatska now.
थोड़ा बहुत काम
7
चल रहा है.
map points.
जब हो जाएगा
than they had in the
100% तुम लोग को
previous
बता
map.
दूंगा. तुम लोग खुश हो जाओगे.
And whilst you're on this forward line with the operator at the moment, you're just immediately getting the puzzle pieces
But
played.
offline, off stream तो grind कर ही रहा हूँ.
forcing Autumn off the line. DFM a lot of time to cook with for themselves as well. Make sure you're not burning the recipe here.
Ooh. Oh, well, things catching fire a little
nice
bit.
Autumn. Autumn is doing his job, dude. Almost every round. Oh my god, nice shot, dude.
Again.
It's a helpful set of hands, don't get me wrong.
Autumn is doing like perfect job every
I think a lot of
round.
people will be asking for GE, where was
So
this
far.
a couple of rounds ago? Cess and Akame see what they can sneak in and find, as the spike is technically in a unretrievable position right now if Global keeps on going forwards. Cess does have the ultimate to pick it up, but you have to find advantages first before deciding to utilize that.
Yeah, it's way too risky for now. Up, still watching the angles though. And that
Let's go, Autumn. Go for it. Go for it. Nice, yeah, Autumn.
Done. 4K for Autumn. All shots one by one.
Yeah, all shots one by one at the end of the day, but it needs to be more of the team play, right? We can't
Yeah.
just have moments of individualness, because we saw what happens, and I'll use an example on the flip side of the team. The Maze Show last year. It cannot just be a one-man army attempt. It needs to be the rest of the squadron also lining up together to laser opponents. And we are
Round by
missing
round,
that at
round
the
by
moment.
round.
Yes, you can say rounds by rounds. Don't get me wrong. It's always round by round in this game. That's only your first on this defensive side.
This caster is pissed.
From DFM to throw into the mix as well.
Nice. Oh, Autumn on fire, yeah.
Though. Quickly responding to Maze footsteps up ramp, but now where else do you
Okay,
go?
Autumn gonna kill
DFM
one more
all
inmate.
ruse.
For sure.
Yudotan.
Oh.
Well, dispatch of Kai, Day and Autumn with the off
For
yet
sure.
again. Making mincemeat of Cess. So this round looking a lot more of a premium tasting one for GE. Maybe in a flawless variety as well, which it will be. Very important for the upgrades and balancing of the economy in these tumultuous times.
Yeah, you really want to keep your stonks, investments, everything going up. But at the same time, while these rounds go through, right, there are some timeouts the DFM can still deploy ults that they're still cycling up on as well.
I mean, it's the latter for me, right? You shouldn't need massively a timeout to try and steady the ship at the moment, because for me it was just 2 rounds that Global have found with the operator dancing around. DFM will choose to use a timeout. They do have 2 of them. It's not the worst thing. They did win after using it in the last map, so maybe they are going to be well favored coming on the outside of this one. But 5 more for Global.
Especially with the ultimates. I mean, right now, really just needing to find a solution to, well, whatever solution you want to deploy against Autumn and then Operator, right?
The easiest thing, if you want to get away from that, is you're prowling early and making sure that you're revealing the op. If you're doing it on your normal lanes, Autumn's playing a little bit more autonomous on this Yori, right? We're not seeing a lot of the backing up from his teammates to break any bit of util for him. He's taking the fights and then trying to get out after the pot shot. So if you're resting back onto utility protocols, that can certainly be an avenue for DFM to start to garner a bit of space, right? If they go to the A side, for example, it's getting past the main choke, it's getting up towards ramp, it's settling down, ensuring there's no flank. You're just stepping through the round as it plays out.
Oh, look at the ults. How close they are to coming online for Yatsuka, for Kame.
As I said, Prowler out first, see if there's going to be anything on the closer line with that operator. You'll hear the Interceptor to zap a little bit of this utility. So you start to get a little bit of a picture of who may be playing around as things start to get destroyed. And Autumn's offline as well. Not able to get on.
Yeah, not quite. Cess, though, somehow still alive.
He finds 2.
Out his paranoia a little bit early.
Autumn
has
is... Wait.
Go off of it, but unfortunately shot down by Yudotan. Now, leading towards the back of this cosmic divide. They just can't see too much.
Bro, the Sakame guy gonna...
Timing comes
I have a weird
earlier,
feeling DFM gonna win and the Sakame guy gonna kill them all.
But they do manage to find it nicely.
I have that feeling.
Deep in.
I have a very strong feeling.
Yudotan, rest of the team hitting the
and my feeling most of the time goes right.
Getting up those guns.
Time to bring out alt account.
And you would feel like in this situation that the job is still not done. 2 versus 3. We go around the merry-go-round for DFM towards this B side as well in a very long ride. Now look towards Global here, needing to make sure they aren't
30 seconds left.
too hesitant too. Making sure they're just holding, guns up, not getting caught out at the wrong timing. Because this should shift into a bit of a retake. Crystal for a Prowler, Autumn for a Flash, Harvey with a couple of stars as well.
Oh, chat.
10 seconds left.
I don't have a
This
good
B-side
feeling,
does
chat.
offer a lot of
Orb
good
retake
angles that DFM can hold
against
for. So you
a
have
Stinger
to make
Omen.
sure you do not overlook anything.
Hopefully not. Akami tries to go peeking.
Player
Oh,
standing.
thank God
Trying
he
to
died.
walk with 1 kill, but it's not going to happen today. Not in this round.
Cess has put himself in the right spot for this flood of alley.
I don't know though. With Stinger running out of ammo. Yeah, that's going to be quick enough with the flashes coming through. Well enough for GE to put another round on the board.
A good spot if there's no haunt.
Yeah.
Let's be real. No haunts.
Throw 'em off.
Maybe it's a better gun.
This
Maybe
I
it's a
got
Vandal or
timeout on
something
VCT
like that.
Pacific chat. Wait,
Maybe
what?
they overlook a corner. We've seen
For
players
what?
not
For
check
why?
corners so far today.
Q.
But it's good for GE. They hold on in their one at a time step that they need to go through.
It's the upcoming
Round by
round I'm a
round.
little
4 more
worried
rounds.
about.
4 more
The
rounds.
upcoming one. Not every single ultimate is online just yet.
Not yet, not yet. Close.
There was some utilization as well in that one for GE2, right? Getting that Cosmic Divide in. Unaccessible soon. Autumn getting closer towards the Drift though, 1 away. If you need to deploy that, I feel like you're definitely going to have that ready.
Stay focused.
So let's see what this one
Clear cut
for
Eurodiff.
DFM off the get-go. Mid protocol with a 1-3-1. Pit towards the B side of the map as well.
Ahoy,
It's going to
Batman.
lock out Yatska's operator.
Batman control
potential.
full B.
Dive back towards middle. Wait out the talk screen. Smokes. Perhaps approach through with a Prowler.
Bit of a different look towards the veto util as well on this B site. There's that dimensional drift coming in for Autumn because they are feeling a little bit problems in this round already.
Good info.
How far up are DFM? The drift is not going to be able
But,
to
okay,
find any
Yudo is
kills,
hopping.
any rewards there.
Just enough information outside middle to start to perhaps worry about.
Where's Yudo hopping at
Stays
mid?
DFM off from going in towards the vents more importantly, right? From
Oh,
looking
yes.
for some different angles to try and find some opening advantages. Haunt
call for
towards A
Crystal.
main dodged, by the way. So there's a good window here for DFM to get free ramp control, to set themselves up for a drift of their own into this A side.
Yeah, start to worry about.
Oh, nice,
Friday
Autumn.
already
Nice
sneaked up
awareness.
ramp, spotting out Autumn. Into the site though, out of the drift.
No,
and that's
dude,
exactly where
voila,
DFM
GG.
starts to execute.
GG.
3 players dead in an instant.
Oh, who would have thought?
As I said, these ultimates, they could have been
Jaisa
waiting for
first
all
map
of them,
gaya,
but there was go time on
who
the
would have
dimensional
thought
drift,
G
scoping out everything.
will lose
Akame
this
can even
series.
rip in the Nightfall towards
मैं
the
तो नहीं
screen to
सोचा
make
था.
you have a bad day here if you wanted to.
Never mind that, the guns at this point just not even enough. Just Pat to try to do and lift up everything. He's got to work around the pit. Right now just trapped around
No,
elbow, and as soon as he
no.
peeks out, Seth will deliver the killing
First time
blow.
G lost to
Final
DFM.
map ending
Wait, really?
in this fashion.
Wait, is this the first
DFM
time?
Takes it all at the end, 2-1.
A lot of learning and adaptations showed in the server, I feel like on the attacking side, where needed the most as well from them.
Head to head,
Very
head to head,
convincing
head to head.
starts
Okay.
of this one, coupled by the fact
2023
that
G1,
great
2024
pistols.
G1.
Couple of rounds, right, that also go really down to the wire.
Oh,
that tip over into
2025
GE's favor, but
back
not a lot of good
kickoff.
confidence there of security. The way
DFM
this
won
series
now.
started
This is not the
off
first
for
time.
Breeze,
But
GE,
most of the time,
happy's Larry. Everything
G
looking
has
good
won.
for them, right?
Unlucky.
Breeze, uncomfortable territory, it would seem, for DFM at the moment. Pearl,
Oh, no,
questioning
chat,
what
oh,
comps will
no.
we start to see? What would it look like for both of the squads there?
nah.
You get in towards this final map, I thought it could go close, I thought it could go either way. I thought whoever gets off with a very good first half will look to be favorable, but I always had a sour taste on what the attack side would look like for DFM, and I'm thoroughly impressed by the way they were doing it, and I'm also a little bit disappointed for GE. Feels like the source they came out with in the very beginning with this roster right now
No way
has
they lost.
a bit of its signature flavor.
It definitely does come to that point, but for now, at least, at the same time, DFM bringing out the performance that
No way
did.
they lost.
May, Kaide, Akame, all stepping up to bat.
Someone said
in
you are
such strong
happy?
fashion. Let's
Wait,
toss it
what?
down to the stage with
Bro,
Jim
what?
for the inner.
Why will I be happy? Hello, I'm not Dawnfall
DFM
enjoyer.
with the
Hello.
reverse sweep against Global Esports today.
That is cool.
Hello, we're gonna talk to Yatska, having a little bit of a trouble finding his way around the stage. Hyuga, please come join me over here. Yatska, this is your spot.
Hi.
Over here, thank you. 네, 오늘 승리를 거둔
चलो गाइस, अभी हम निकलते, थोड़ा बहुत काम है, मंडे से रेगुलर रैंक स्ट्रीम होगा, अभी तो ऑफलाइन ग्राइंड करूंगा. तो थैंक यू ऑल फॉर ट्यूनिंग इन, stay safe, stay healthy, stay happy, love yourselves, see you next week.
때문에 오늘 좀 DFM 힘들지 않을까라는 생각을 했는데 역전승을 이렇게 가져가게 됐습니다.
पहला मैं एंड स्ट्रीम करता